up enough money by reselling my current computer parts to maybe go over to the Netherlands.
Honestly, I would be tempted to go over just because I'd be like, I'm just going to sit in Amsterdam for a weekend and just smoke pot all the time.
Can't talk about that while we're live. Come on.
Hey, it's illegal here, okay? We can talk about what we want. We're in international waters. We're somewhere in the technically, if you take everyone's geographical location and put us in like a world and find the midpoint, we're in the middle of the ocean.
Yes, Mikey, but now I'm live, so if you would mind not talking about smoking pot.
Says
Well,
the
now
man who
you just said it.
Yeah.
Also, if
I'm
it's weighted
telling
based
him
on
to
where you are
stop doing
located,
it.
if it's weighted based upon the predominance of a location, then we're definitely somewhere in like in the UK because
We're probably off the coast.
Yeah,
we're off the coast.
Hang on. So we got one in
Somewhere.
Scotland, one in Ireland, and two in the UK. We're in Liverpool. that's...
We're in Liverpool. Oh my god!
Like I
no,
probably
please.
skew it a little bit, but it's not. It's not a lot.
Yeah, sort of mid
But
left.
it's not like you're on the East Coast or anything. You're actually like a little bit further in. So.
Or if it's distance related, and we have to take into
I'm within
take
driving
roads
distance
into
of the
account, we're in like Reykjavik.
Somewhere. We don't know quite where, but we're somewhere.
Oh yeah, what was the map called that we need open?
Deep forest.
That'd be deep forest.
Deep forest.
I even noticed the load time because the map was like up like that on my screen, which is different for me.
Oh right, gee, this is gonna be weird that you're so good. Your internet's so good now.
Yeah, I'm like, oh my god, things actually work. What do you know? And I won't have to worry about it pissing rain all of a sudden and like my internet dying because it's fiber. So yay.
Well, that's great.
Yeah.
Now all we need is for Utari to get a webcam, and we're going full.
I have a
full steam ahead.
He's
A
got
webcam that
it will not
works.
connect on both
A webcam that doesn't cause
Streamlabs and
seizures.
Discord. No, this is a different webcam. It's just it won't work at the same time on Discord and Streamlab.
That's no webcam will.
No.
Yeah.
No,
Well,
no
then how
webcam
do you-
does.
How do you all get your webcams to work?
So we load it up into Discord, then Scream Catcher Discord.
Yeah.
Oh.
You see what I've got on my screen? I've got Midge top left, then Mikey, then I've got a massive picture of Utari, then I've got you bottom left, and then me bottom right. And if you look
There
at my
you go, Utari.
you look at my stream,
And Rival knows how much of a bitch it is to set those up.
especially when one of you just decides to disconnect for no goddamn good reason.
Well,
I
you
know,
can
that would-
screen-
Like that!
Well played. Sir. Well played.
Oh, for those of
I
you
was
that
my
don't know,
my mouse
Wait,
was
again.
hovering over the leave.
Oh, I know it would. I know, because you're just that
What
evil
would've-
roach.
The only thing that would have been more perfect is if all of us had left.
Yeah. Just, oh, at the same time. It's like,
We're, I swear we're friends.
I swear. On occasion, maybe. I don't know really. Oh my god. I'm gonna go get a beer.
No,
Don't you dare disconnect! Don't you dare disconnect!
No, he's not disconnecting.
Right. So who's playing R1 tonight? Because unfortunately we still don't have Chris.
You guys can. Well, I'll have to actually do the attacks and stuff. But
Can you not
if anybody,
allow us access to the character sheet?
I don't think so. Hold on.
Okay. Because if so, that's a bit of an oversight if like you want to play more than one character with this program.
If you go to the PC selection, can you right-click on the character, R1, or do you have is R1 like even displayed in the PC?
I'm not.
selection?
Where do I find PC selection once I'm already in my character? Oh,
You said oh, so did you find it, or do I
no,
still need to? There's a little button like where notes, maps, and images, tables, and stuff like that is PC. PCs up there.
I can't interact with. Fantasy Grounds had a bit of a glitch. No, it's effects. Which one's the PCs? Oh, there. Sorry, there. I don't see anyone currently.
Okay, just yourself.
No, not even myself because I've already got myself selected.
Right. Okay. Yeah. No, I can't really do that. No, I can take ownership as GM, but that's the only thing. So, I'll just, like I said, I'll take control of him, but you guys can direct what he does if somebody wants to do that. But now that Mikey's back, we need to actually do the intro and everything.
Yes.
Yeah. Guess. Well, I'll do the recap because we've had a lot of you guys doing the recap lately.
You don't like my dancing, Mitch?
No.
You can't hear my music either, can you?
No.
I've got awesome music playing.
I've got like really
So do
evil
I.
war drums, and you were just going.
Oh no, that's coming later after we've got through the opening.
If you check out my screen, you'll know what I'm listening to.
They got war drums. The thieving bastards.
I've got drums of a certain kind.
Is it and basses?
Drums and bass.
I'll leave that
So,
for you.
yeah, in the last session, you all arrived in the capital city of the Gull River Republics of Tarkova, and behold its majesty, as it was a very large and populous city, probably the biggest one I think you've all been in as a group at least, because Gorgon's not as big. And what else did you do? Well, when you arrived, you went through some of the market, did some shopping, then decided to shack up in, well, before you did that, while you were shopping, Isaac encountered a strange individual that ran into him, and either on purpose or by accident, left a small trinket on his person, of a eye, in some sort of like very realistic depiction of an eye on the end of a string, who's carrying a small stack with some sort of misshapen lumps in it. After that, and after having gone through and buying what you needed for what you assumed would be a long journey, you decided to go ahead and shack up at an inn for the night and set out in the morning. Initially planning on going to the cheapest inn in town. You were convinced otherwise by Ustenia's brother, Demir, not Demar, who, because you had some money, suggested you all stay in the most expensive inn in town, which you did, and enjoyed yourselves for quite a while with the personalized music enchantment on every table, the roasted phoenix, the meal.
I enjoyed myself. You enjoyed yourself. Don't tell me what I did.
Lots of complimentary alcohol. Good beds, though you were interrupted in your merriment by a few guards who were previously encountered by Isaac, who reported the individual he ran into earlier, and you were informed that he was wanted for kidnapping of a few individual children through the last couple of days. And after having a bit of heart-to-heart between the two, the last name of your family is Opakin, right?
Correct. Opakin.
The two Opakin brothers had a little heart-to-heart and decided that you all should go ahead and try and find this individual, even with no promise of rewards or anything like that, just being good people. And so you decided to go do that. The next morning you went ahead, did some sleuthing around, going to his residence, his workplace, found a map crudely drawn of an area or of a location in a forest to the north of Takova. Got some information about some of his habits last couple of days, such as spending hours upon hours in an inn or in a tavern just drawing on some parchment of the same image over and over again, being very antisocial, those kinds of things, somewhat creepy. And following those clues, you found a path recently up into this forest that you've been continuing along until you encountered something, a large animated tree person thing that seems to be flanked by a whole bunch of zombies. And we left off with you all in combat, and in combat, everybody but Rivallon is mounted during this combat, so everybody remembers. Everybody's on a horse but Rivallon. Rivallon decided he was not going to ride.
Oh no,
R1's on. He's on Barry.
He's on Barry. I'm the only one not mounted on something.
Yeah, because he went ahead and because Rivallon went to stealth.
I thought R1 went with him.
Yes, but in order to keep up with me, he went on Barry.
Ah.
Barry, yeah.
Because I am awesome, and Arwen is a halfling.
He's a halfling who does not have much speed and would be going very, very, very slow.
Roach?
What?
Roach! No!
Your webcam has
weird.
Utari'd.
What do you mean?
Your webcam has Utari'd.
You've got
What do you
gone.
mean?
That's horrible. Roach, your face. There you go.
That's better. There's his handsome face.
That's weird.
Much better.
Hey, let's not go that far.
R1's mounted. Everybody but Rivallon is mounted on a horse or a dog.
Yeah, that's
So,
fair.
Okay.
That's what you have so far. And we ended off with I think you've killed one zombie through a lance to the heart. And R1 is up. So who wants to dictate R1's actions? Because unfortunately, Crimson Asar is not here to play his character once again.
I mean, I know.
Don't everybody volunteer.
I don't know his skills. I
Let
don't
the
know.
guy who's
I've
played
played
a
a
bar
bard.
before do it. Yeah, let him.
Hello.
Discord is currently having some technical difficulty.
That's one way of putting it.
Whoa.
I thought that was me for a second. I'm like,
Yeah, so did I.
Yeah,
I thought that was
to
me.
everyone.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Discord's
Discord,
having
get
a heart attack.
your Western Europe servers fixed on Wednesdays this time period. or better yet, leave them alone on Wednesdays at this time period.
Yeah.
Wait,
Like,
wasn't that the thing as well? This time period on Roll20 was when they rolled out their update, like right towards the end of our session.
Yeah, is that a
Yeah.
standard for
Is
companies
it
now?
was
Is
Wednesday midweek?
I think
Well, I
it's-
suppose
yeah,
it is, I guess.
I think it's because it's like Wednesday midday for like most of America, which is where
Well,
the-
it's Wednesday midday in on the West Coast.
Which is, Silicon Valley.
Which
Yeah.
is Silicon Valley, which oh shit, that's probably it.
Yeah.
it's
like,
probably
you
noon on
see?
Wednesday. That's
I don't
probably it.
have always stupid ideas, just mostly.
Okay.
Okay.
But
well,
so
yeah, I've played
you're
a bard.
taking
I'll
over.
give it a go.
Okay.
But I need to grab up what's it called, Xanthar's, to look at the specifics
Yeah,
of
'cause
his
he's,
dual sword weirdness. But
yeah,
I've
'cause
got
he's
Xanthar somewhere.
what the hell?
Part
is
of the
he?
blades, was it? Something
He's a
like that?
blade. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a blade. Yeah. He's
essentially.
College of Swords. College of Swords.
But
That
because he's on Barry, but he's not quite in range of anything really. I think for now, is what he'll do. He'll give Ustinia Bardic Inspiration.
I thank you.
And he'll whip out his. He's got a short bow, right?
Second. I just has.
I believe he's got a short bow. And I
Yeah,
think he'll-
R1's got a short bow.
Yes, he has a short bow.
And he'll pop a couple of shots at the most northerly zombie. If he gets 2 attacks. I think
No, he gets one. I get 2 attacks. He gets
Oh,
2 attacks
no,
with his
he-
sword.
He
he-
has 2 swords.
He has
He
two
has two
swords.
swords. He
Two,
can get two attacks.
six.
Yeah,
Yeah,
two
two
sword
swords.
attacks. He does not get.
If he's
two
level
normal.
6,
This sucks. Oh, come on.
Come on, Discord, you
hold
can
on,
do it.
hold on.
It's just constant.
I'm moving us to US East.
It might not
Oh,
help,
hey.
but let's hope so.
Hey,
Yay!
well, it sounds better.
No, but I don't think Chris has been here the entire time we've been level 6, is what I'm saying. And at level 6, I think he gets a bonus attack. Because I know Artlocks did it at level 6 as a bard. But I don't know.
Starting at 6th level, you can attack twice instead of once whenever you take an attack action on your turn. Yes, he does have
Hey.
level 6.
There we are.
He does have
So
level
he's got
6.
two shots.
Two shots. Yes.
So it takes 2 shots at the most northerly zombie with his bow.
Most northerly zombie, so the one that's on the same horizontal
Yes.
hex line as Ustenia. Okay.
I keep wanting to try and ping, but I forget that's not a thing.
So now he can do 2 normal strikes with his thing and a bonus action strike if he's in close combat. That's why that's his thing.
Okay, so he's going to go ahead and try with the short bow. I've never actually rolled as a character in a character sheet like this in in Fantasy Grounds, so
The first
okay.
time for everything, Roach.
So that's a hit. So what do I do now? That's
And then you hit the damage.
okay. He only did 4 damage. Okay, doing great.
Sure.
Doing great so far. Rolled a 5.
Doing good. He doing good. He can
All right,
get
he
it.
gets 1 extra attack. 13, that's
So
another hit.
9.
Okay, and that's
Okay.
pretty good. So yeah, 2
Better damage.
two arrows race out. Do you want to move them anywhere, by the way?
No, not for now.
Keep them in the group. All right. Yeah, 2 arrows race out, strike at the zombie. Like you can almost feel the wind of the arrows racing past Ustenia as they lance out at the zombie. This is the way those sight lines work.
Dum, dum.
Yep. It's Legolas this shit.
Sometimes you just gotta Legolas a bitch, you know?
Yeah.
Hey,
and I got 2 of them in
I'm
the
over here.
I mean, fair.
Okay, and that would be the end of Arawan's turn. 'Cause I don't
Yeah.
think, yeah.
That's all
He's
I'm
basically-
doing until I
He's
can
basically
find
on
him in his
autopilot.
character.
He's running on a very limited set of clock instructions. It's kind of
A very particular set of skills that I haven't looked
Yeah.
up yet.
I love my viewers. I really
don't
do.
forget
'Cause
you have bardic inspiration, Ustenia. Just remember that. I don't
It's a
know.
D8, by the way.
Yeah, I think it's a
1d8. It's 1d8 at this level, yeah.
All right. So now it is the
I
unidentified
miss playing a
creatures.
bard.
turn.
It's some bitch.
Well, I mean, your bard kind of ceased to be. Didn't he evaporate into a mist?
He became a unicorn. Do you not remember this?
Well, that was technically in the non-canonical.
Oh yeah, no. He had his mind. He got mind flayed.
Oh right.
of course he did.
Okay.
Makes perfect sense.
Yeah, our last
Kinky.
campaign was really weird. All right, so
931.
he's gonna go 5, 10, 15, right up to Ustenia.
Oh no. College of Swords.
All right, I need to check because I need to remember what it did. Okay. All
He's
right.
got
so-
the blade flourishes style, and he's got.
Actually, he's gonna. I need to check. What is his reach on this damn? What's his reach on his damn attacks?
Yeah, he has the 2 weapon fighting.
Where's it at? Where's it at? Okay, here it is. Reach. Okay, that's that.
Okay, the rest of it plays like a bard. Roach, one thing I am gonna need to know is what
Yes.
spells he's got, because I can't see that.
Right. Give me a second. I'll just take a screenshot.
Yeah, that's fine, and I'll get it up
his-
on my phone.
I'll just take a screenshot. Okay. Should probably take the actions and things of the
Yeah,
enemy
do that
off
first,
the
and then we
screen.
can focus on the other stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, hold on a second. That going. Okay, screenshot there.
You should
Alright,
change your
that's
lighting to
good.
be all ravey
Oh, I mean, I can. Do you want me to? I can.
while you're dancing. Just
So,
we're so white, it's painful.
Yes, you are.
Boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats and boots. It's voice activated as well, so if I speak faster, it's going to go faster.
Okay, that didn't work.
So if I go boots and cats and 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 boots and
Cats in boots. Are you saying cats in boots?
Boots and cats, I think.
No, because it should be pussy boots.
True.
There we go.
Also, anyone who has like epilepsy in anyone,
Oh, I'm so
I
sorry.
apologize.
Yeah, that's why we need to give people warnings. So that's a good idea there. There you go, Midge. That's his character sheet's spells that he's got available right there.
Yeah, get up.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so this guy's not gonna cast anything, but he is just gonna go ahead and attack Ustenia.
It's so small.
It's what I gotta do. It's what I.
It's fine. It's fine.
get some.
So first attack. 26 to
he's
hit.
got mainly utility spells. That's fine.
So I'm gonna mark this because there's a lot of these. So that's one hit. Second attack. That's a 28 to hit, which hits. 2 hits. That's another hit. Oh, this isn't good. And his last attack, he gets 4 of these.
Damn it.
That's another hit with a 20. Okay, so that's 4 hits. That means things for this creature. I think if the single target is hit by 2 of his attack, quad branch attacks, automatically takes an additional. Okay, that's not good. Okay, so first things first, damage. So it's not as bad as it actually could be. Either way, first attack hits and does 9 damage. Second, 16 damage. Third, 14 damage. I'm sorry, Utari. Just when you get better internet. Two.
You're gonna die
Oh my
immediately.
God.
Oh.
17!
Baby
Yeah.
Jesus, that's 56 total damage. Holy
56
Is
total.
Justinian not raging?
He's not, no.
He's not in his first. He did a charge action with his first round.
Yeah.
He didn't do that. He did that because he did a charge with the lance on there. So the creature with 4 limbs, each limb does a slash towards Ustenia and just starts goring into him. And unfortunately, when this creature makes 2 or more successful attacks in one turn, it gets a rend action on top of that automatically. So automatically, you are now, let's see, takes an additional, yes, you are automatically grappled,
Oh my god.
and you take extra damage. So,
F. Prep your Fs in chat.
It was,
Oh, that's not
nice
good.
knowing you guys.
that's not good, that's 18 damage. It's just basically a third.
See, his hit points by 10. Holy shit.
Yeah.
See, you just went down in one turn.
Yeah, you saw Ustenia get gored by a tree, essentially. just this unholy mouth that's like made of wood and moss is just it looks like it's screaming. It's unmoving on the trunk of this animated tree as the claws just streak out and just gore into this man. So Ustenia, you're dying. So we'll come to your next turn if you don't get rezzed for death saving throws. But you now are grappled, and basically you are in one of this creature's arms. Like it has 4 limbs and it's holding you kind of aloft. It's taking you off of your horse.
Damn.
So, and that's the end of his turn.
Well,
But-
shit.
So then we go to
Brother.
Demir.
All zombies die.
So Demir. Actually,
the
technically,
flavor.
you own this creature, Ustenia. or not. You own this
Yeah.
this character as Demir. It says you have you own the character. So if you rejoined as Demir, you could play as him for the rest of this combat, or while you're out of it if you wanted to.
Nah, I'm good. You can do that.
Alrighty then. So Demir just saw his brother get killed. So
Just saw his brother get destroyed.
just destroyed the barbarian, though, who was not raging, so that may have saved him. But either way, it still looks bad.
Well, yeah, you would have taken half the amount of damage you just took. Christ.
Yeah, that's true. And Ustenia does have the
And he
highest
took-
HP.
Yeah, and he took exactly the amount to down him
No, he took excess of 10.
already.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
He
and
took 74 damage. He took 74 damage total.
even
while
so,
Ustenia
he'd still be
is
up if he was
64.
raging.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the one time he decided not to rage straight away is the time he needed it most.
This is exactly the time to critique.
This is a lesson
no,
in the life of
We
barbarians.
can't critique him.
Exactly the time
Wasn't
to critique when he's
critiquing.
dead.
Watching him go down. Come on.
I wasn't critiquing. I was actually kind of going. It's the one time that he's always used rage, and the one time he would actually have like kept him alive.
No, there's multiple times it's kept him alive.
30.
Yeah.
Horses is a horse is 60 feet, right? Or 45.
Yeah.
For
It depends on the horse.
yeah,
He's on a draft horse.
I think it's 40 for a draft horse.
45,
Yeah.
I
40.
think. for a
Either
draft
either
horse.
way, if it's in excess of 30, he makes it there with 5 feet spare. So he's gonna move to the creature, charging down,
Oh god.
like
Oh my
charging
God.
down as a step warrior, and he has
Is he a
he is-
cavalier?
he is a cap. Oh no, he's not. Actually, hold on. I've made a
Because,
character sheet
yeah,
for this exact thing.
I know he's a fighter, but I don't know what archetype. If
He is
he's
a
step warrior,
cavalier.
I can't-
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Bonuses on mounted combat. Yay!
So he gets bonuses on mounted combat. What the fuck does that mean? I have to. Fuck, I didn't
Demir out
accept
here.
him to be in combat.
Demir out here being a hero. You
Raider
can do it.
becomes apparent. Advantages on saving throws made to avoid falling off your mount. If you fall off your mount, that didn't come into play with your standing because you just died.
Because you're just dead. Congrats.
more than 5 feet. You can let. I'm so fucking sorry, man. This is fucking... Every time we
die.
get an insult, he should be taking a death save. Ah.
No,
Bart.
no, you shouldn't. If you want to insult him, you should succeed a death save.
See, the thing is
Yeah.
Demir's only level 5. So.
Oh no! Oh no!
He's also only got
You
36
didn't
HP.
level him?
Yeah.
No, that is his level. He's not you. He's fucking. What do you
Just a
expect?
random dude. He's also
an
only got
NPC.
36 HP for a fighter, which is kind of low, I think.
Christ, that's lower than me, isn't it?
Unwavering
No,
mark.
No, not
okay.
quite, not quite.
No,
Yeah.
no. Okay, so an unwavering mark, flying attacks and punishing them hostiles. When you hit a creature with a melee attack, you can mark the creature until the end of your next turn. Fuck it. This is gonna be so slow. I'm learning. I'm having to note 2 characters.
It's having to learn.
I'm having to learn the creature you're fighting and to beer. Well, has been 15 marked by his disadvantage on any attack. Okay, yeah, he's gonna do that. He's gonna do that. So he went over mark. So is it just he hits? Yeah, we just hit. So he's going to try and attack the
Tree.
large tree thing. I'm going to say he's a Teshian. He's a grown Teshian male who's been born in the saddle. I'm going to say he can use a 2-handed attack with his longsword.
Oh,
he's going
yeah,
Fair,
100%.
yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that. I'll also say you can do the same thing, Ustenia, if you ever wanted to. You can
Okay.
use a 2-handed. You can use 2-handed weapons on a horseback, as long as you're not in a charge.
It's
I'll say
part,
'cause
part
you
of
need
your
control.
cultural background. It's like when you
Yeah,
create a
fuck
class
it.
as part of the culture.
Who knows? I should probably do that as well, like a human archetype or a human sub race, Uteshian or something like that would be
Yeah,
fun.
that'd be
Yeah.
cool.
All right, so he gets a +4 to this. He may or may not actually do anything.
Come on, Demir.
Come on, Demir.
That's an 8. That's an 8.
Oh,
so,
God.
Wait,
that's a total
Is he
8.
not is he
Um,
not an advantage for attacking the creature?
Cavalier doesn't impart advantage when
No,
he's,
I'm saying, but the creature, if we are good alignment, we had that thing, didn't we?
Yeah, disadvantage.
Because I was at disadvantage shooting the thing, and then I hit it with a thing to make it the next attack advantage, and we
Well, standard or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, he is
Yeah.
good, so he would have actually gotten disadvantage on attack.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
So
But then
it didn't matter.
Isaac hit him.
No. But we already. That's a one-use thing, and we missed again.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it
That
missed
was my
again.
fault.
It
Sorry.
wouldn't matter.
Yeah,
So he did
that's
that.
fine.
Does he get?
That,
does he
that's
get
the dice.
second win?
The dice.
No, second wins that. He doesn't get an action surge. During second level, you can push yourself on your turn. You have one additional action on top of your regular action. Once you use this feature, you must finish short rest. Yeah, he's gonna use an action surge. He just saw his brother his brother's being carried around like a rag doll on this creature. I think it warrants it. So.
Bloody and beaten and bruised.
Bloody and beaten and bruised. So he'd actually be a disadvantage for this attack. So
Yeah, he would.
this
Sorry
one he is
for
getting
reminding
disadvantage.
us of that.
Yep. No, it's good because it's been a week and this is a
I'm
complex.
pretty sure the
creature.
only person here who's not good is R1. I think he's.
Yeah.
It didn't matter. He rolled the exact same on both dice, 6 and a 6. So this is a
Oh,
curse. This is a
Cursed
curse.
dice. They
It's
burn
cursed.
them dice.
It's good.
Poor
I'm having to
Takia.
roll now for things that are not monsters.
Yeah,
It's
back to
weird, isn't it,
cosmic
Roach?
rolls.
Like, oh my god, I feel
Fucking,
strange.
yeah. Okay, so that's the end of Demir's turn because I did that. That's the end of Demir's turn. He can't do it. So okay, Zomboy won.
Oh, I forgot there were zombies in this.
Yeah, there's like 5 more zombies.
So
Uh,
10.
We've got 4 that are still alive. 1 is dead.
Oh yeah, and then there's one that's already heavily wounded as well.
We've got 3 alive and
Miss.
1 heavily wounded, 1 dead.
Zomboy 2. 5, 10.
Every time you say
20.
Zomboy, there's an actual artist called Zomboy, and all the music pops into my head.
Oh no, I'm just imagining like a stereotypical like mall dude. So he's got like the straight cap, like those skater
Oh yeah,
ball caps.
yep.
You know the one I'm talking about that has no curve in the bill and it
Yeah.
has like all the stickers still on it and shit.
Do your
Yeah,
zombie turns. Do your zombie turn. Come on. Oh, I want to get vengeance on these things for taking out Ustinia so quickly.
No, you got to
I was-
heal
I was-
Hustinia.
Avenge me!
Yeah, exactly. I want to avenge our brick
So-
wall man.
So I need to think over this because I did say Ustenia's being carried by the creature. So
Yeah.
he's got to be X number of height above. So
Are these
yeah,
zombies gonna
so-
nibble his ankles?
I was gonna think. I don't think the zombies could get to him. Is what I'm thinking. I don't think they would be able to.
No, they're just underneath him. Oh!
No, but what they would be able to 5, 10, 15. They're gonna attack Ustenia's horse.
Oh!
Oh, that's rare.
He exists.
Oh.
The horse exists.
Does the horse get its attack then?
I would say it'd be on the individual's
My
turn.
turn.
So yeah,
Okay.
beyond Ustenia's turn, or if it was your horse on
Everybody,
your turn.
quickly look up your draft horse's attack stats because I think
It's
they
not
hurt
good.
as well.
It's
Oh,
if
Barry's
they-
attack stats are good.
well,
That's
yeah,
true.
but he's a mastiff, like with
Yeah.
canine teeth and like a mouth.
Yeah, because they have the bite ability. And do you remember what
yeah.
I did to you with that ability, Roach?
So I need to figure out what is I can look this up
Debilitated a
quick.
werewolf with that shit.
Draft. Okay, draft horse got that. Draft horse has an AC of 10. So I'm just gonna roll an attack in the open here. See what happens. That's 15, so he hits. Draft horse is
Zombie horse. Oh no.
So he's gonna roll damage. It only does 2 damage. So you have 19 total health on your horse, Ustenia. Just like mark that down like a piece of paper or something. And you just took 2 damage on that 19. So
17.
17 right now. Yeah. Okay, so that was the end of that guy's turn. Zomboy 4 is unconscious. He's dead, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, he's dead.
He did.
Again.
And Zomboy 5.
Again.
Well, yeah.
He extra dead.
He's an undeath.
Yeah, he is
5,
extra dead now.
15, 20. He's going to attack Demir. That's a complete miss.
Yay! Good job, Demir. You're distracting things at least.
Hey, Sesh, it's your turn.
Oh, hi.
Ustenia's down.
Yeah.
Tank's down.
Uh,
Tank's down.
Tanks down. Tanks down.
Cleric, tanks down.
It's just like playing classic WoW. Like, hey, quickly.
60-man raid. Okay.
I don't even play WoW.
I always love that meme I see on like Imgur all the time. Is like there's the dichotomy between what an anime healer or a healer in anime always is, and it's always like this cute like girl who's just like, I hope my heals can do something, and the dichotomy of an actual healer in every game, it's just this jaded son of a bitch who's just.
Y'all fuckers better not run away, or I'm gonna.
I'm not working at your pace. You're working at mine, buddy. It's just like.
Just sitting there smoking. Just you
Oh,
guys better
DPS
fucking-
pulled. Guess who's not getting heals?
It's the pre-narm, post-narm of.
Alright, I want to just check something real quick. That's cool. All right then, time to fuck up some zombies, I think.
Or given the fact that you're a healer. Maybe
I mean, I have two choices. Actually, no, I can do both.
No, you've got one choice, two options. It's a still thing that I have a pet hate about. I'm
I
sorry.
can do both because I'm not a pleb.
Okay.
I am going to use. Where is this? It should be under spell 1. So
I'm not
control-click
proud that
on-
for a while I thought there was something wrong with my Discord because I was just seeing you guys in like the top right hand corner of the Discord. Then I realized I wasn't actually on the call. I was in another chat. I was in Mitch's chat.
You're still talking to me.
We just
Yeah,
kept popping up
yeah.
different people.
Yeah. I was like, oh, this is fucking horrible, guys.
No, my god. Alright, so I'm going to cast Healing Word at level
Right.
3.
Level 3.
Remember to select your Jania.
Yeah, I have.
Yes.
I'm not that stupid most of the time.
Oh, cool. Yeah, no, I didn't have it zoomed in.
So it is 8 and 1, 2, 3. Yeet. So Eustinia heals 18 hit points. 17 hit points.
17 hit points.
Yep.
Okay, Ustenia, you're.
There's 2 1s in there. Rip.
Yeah, so Ustenia, you get 17 hit points back. You have to do that manually.
Brings you back from the dead.
Back from the dead.
And I will get rid of
You have to do that
unconscious.
manually.
Where is... Here it is. Channel
There you
Divinity.
go.
That's the next thing.
There you go. So Ustenia,
So,
you're awake.
you're breathing again. Congratulations.
You're awake, and you're about 7 feet in the air.
Oh lordy.
Yep.
Looks a lordy.
Oh lordy.
Oh no! Another soul inhabited Ustenia's body while it was dead. Oh no! Return of the Century British man.
Oh my god. No.
Brother die!
He dies. Well, I'm sorry, chaps. I think I'm in the wrong body.
I'll be back in a moment.
What's
Thank you.
going on? here?
Help!
Simpkins, hand me my blunderbuss.
What am I doing? What's going on?
Last thing I remember, I was teaching the savages how to read.
Shame the only thing I had was a cookbook.
Okay. I'm just gonna fucking get my nondescript drink and say nothing.
I'm proud of that one. I'm proud of that one.
Refreshing.
Okay. Woo.
Okay, is that the end of your turn, Sash?
No, since sorry, I'm still recovering from that. Since that spell is a free action, I am now going to use my actual action to use
Wait,
turn
that's
on
a
day.
free action?
Sorry, it's not a free action. It is a swift bonus.
action.
That's the one.
Been playing too much
That's the
Pathfinder.
one. Too much Pathfinder. Yep. Sorry,
Oh god.
my brain it's wired for the wrong system at the moment.
Yeah, I get
You're
I get
evil, Mitch.
dexterity and agility
You're
mixed
evil.
up in my head all the time. Shit like that.
Yeah, it's
Oh my god.
anyway. So turn undead works is that any undead within 30 feet of me that hears or see me must make a wisdom saving throw against DC 17 or run
I'm sure
away
they'll be able
from
to
me.
do that. Yeah.
Or run away from me for 1 minute or until it takes any damage. A turn creature must spend its turns trying to move as far away from you as it can. It cannot willingly move to within a space of 30 feet of you. It also cannot take reactions. It can only use the dash action and try to escape, unless something prevents it from moving. And if there's nowhere to move, the creature can use the dodge action.
Okay, so every one of them is in range.
Yes,
of
every
the
single
undead.
one of them.
Yeah.
And if that tree counts
So-
as it has to also make a save. I don't know if it does, but if it does.
No, it counts. It's a plant. It's not a.
Okay,
It's not
cool.
undead. Though it does affect certain things when it comes to this check. So, because zombies do not have a good saving throw for
No.
wisdom. But
I think that's the point of turn undead.
yeah,
DC 17.
but the creature that's around them has an unholy aura, or an unhallowed aura, which gives every undead creature within 30 feet of this creature, when they attack or make saving throws within 30 feet of it, they roll 1d4 along with its d20 and add the results.
Okay.
So
Oh, nice.
You're still beating a DC 17, so hopefully.
yeah.
you
No, I mean
roll
it's not gonna matter, but it's,
Yeah.
we're
You
gonna
never
check,
know.
so-
They might roll a 15 on the
One-
dice, and you roll a 2
Yeah.
on the D4. You know, you never know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You never know. So.
It's,
let me check.
+4 is pretty good. That's basically a bless.
Yeah.
So we'll
Yeah.
do zombie 1 and his saving throw. It's a saving throw, not check. Oh, that was
Yeah,
2 of those.
those-
I'll do that for zombie 1 and zombie 2. So zombie 1 does a 16 and
Roll a D4.
and did a
You're gonna make it anyway, so
So yeah,
that's
that's a 20. So zombie 1's fine. Zombie 2 adding to that, he's gonna fail, but we're just gonna do it. He does a 13, which fails that.
Yeah.
So then we do
yeah.
zombie 3, who also makes his. He rolled a 3 plus 2 is a 5. He fails. Then zombie 5, because zombie 4 is dead. Rolls a 6 plus that is a 8 total. So only one of them is fine.
and if he didn't have the unhallowed ground stuff, he would have failed. So I'm sad.
Yeah, it would have failed. So all but zombie 1 fail. So that what does that mean now?
So they all have to run away from me. They cannot move within
Okay.
30 feet of me willingly, and they have to spend a dash action running away from me.
Okay, so their next turn, all but one has to essentially do double
Yeah.
move away.
They all have to run. They cannot stand
Is there-
anywhere near me.
Is that is that 230 feet or
No,
or
it's they have to. Anything within 30 feet, and they cannot willingly move within 30 feet of me. For example,
okay? So their first
the
action,
zombies
they have to
near-
move
Yeah.
double dash.
so the zombies on the
then-
opposite side of me
okay.
cannot
Alright.
move towards me. They have to move away.
Got it.
Yeah, and it's
no,
for
I was
1
no, I
minute.
was just meaning
After
if they could do on their first turn, just go 30 feet away from you and then stop and just like as a wall. But no, with the way that wording, they have to do a double dash and then they can come back
Yeah.
to the wall of 30. Okay, got it. How long does that last, by the way? Is that,
It
minute.
is the creature fails a
minute?
saving throw.
Okay.
It is turned for 1 minute,
Okay.
or until it takes
Okay.
any damage. So if anyone attacks any of the zombies that has been turned, then it gets over the effect.
Right. All right. That's good to know. Good to know. All right. And is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Alrighty then. First up, Isaac.
Okay, so I've seen Ustinia's back up, right?
In a sense,
He's up in
Ustenia,
the air.
by the way, Ustenia, you're fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, you got the ability that you got hit with is called rend. Like, there are bits of you that should not be, like, in certain places. Just like, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. So, I mean, yeah, he's up. He's breathing. You think
He's alive, we think. Well, I know.
it
I
could
can
it
probably
could
see
just be
him.
a reflex. You're not sure.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go to. Hold on. That point there.
Righto. Oop. Righto.
And I'm gonna get out my angel buddies.
Are you
Oh,
still on your
hello.
horse?
Yes.
Okay.
So I am casting Spiritual Guardians. So just as a reminder, now any 15 feet in front of me, unaffecting all of my allies. There is a aura of spiritual guardians there that are here to protect me. A load of spectral angels have appeared, and an affected creature's speed is halved in the area. If the creature enters the area for the first time or starts its turn there, it must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature takes 3d8 radiant damage. On a successful save, they take half as much.
So it's an area around you then?
Yeah,
Circle.
15 foot.
15 foot around you in a 360-degree sphere.
Yeah, radius.
Okay. Alright.
So that encompasses the tree, right? Currently.
15 feet would be 5. Yeah. Well, it doesn't. I mean, yeah, he's touching it. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna make him make a wisdom saving throw.
All right.
Is there any other creatures that aren't allies within that radius, or is it just him so far?
5, 10, 15, 5, 10, 15, 5, 10. No, all the zombies are just
Okay,
outside.
no worries.
of
That's what I wanted. So
it.
it
He Probably
fails.
didn't make that. Yeah, he only gets +1. He's not wisdomous.
It takes
He's not a wise.
17
God.
radiant damage.
All
That's a
right.
good damage roll.
So
Nice.
yeah, you see like only part of the creature is in this area, this aura, but the parts that are inside of it, like have you ever seen like the explosion of a super star destroyer in that Star Wars movie? Like the explosion is just underneath the surface going down it. It's basically like popping, going up one of its arms into its core for like a little bit. It does some damage and
It's
it
just an angel
reacts.
that, like a spiritual angel glides past and just hits its arm with like a spectral blade, just like
Just going straight up.
radiant fire just cripples up its
Noises come out of it, but like this whole time, the face doesn't move. It is frozen wood in the center of this creature. It is, but you can. Its posture changes. It's definitely not happy about that.
arm. Okay.
Fuck you, son of a bitch.
I don't think I have any bonus actions, do I?
Oh yeah, you got rid of healing word.
As a bonus action, can I throw down an acid vial or anything like that?
No, that would be an attack. That be
Okay.
because you're doing something to do that. No, that would. Well, yeah, it would be an action to do so. Is what I'm saying. It'd be an
Okay,
action.
no worries. That's the end of my turn.
Okay. Alrighty then. Ustenia, you are grappled, which means your speed is 0. You can still attack. And you're about, like I said, about 7 feet up into the air, and you're being held by one of the 4 arms of this creature.
Also, to clarify before we get into this, it says here in Channel Divinity, a turned creature must spend its turns trying to move as far away from you as it can, and it cannot willingly move within a space. So they have to run. They cannot move 30 feet out and then come back. They have to keep running as fast as they can away from my location, essentially.
Gotcha.
Okay. Good to know.
I'm still grapple tangled, right?
Yeah, you're grappled 7 feet off the ground.
Can I use my arms?
Yeah, grappled doesn't stop you from being able to do anything. It just stops movement. You can't move anywhere on your own, but you can still attack, cast, anything like that.
Okay. I'm going to. It's a branch type thing that has. I'm going to.
It's his arm. It's his.
Okay.
Like, he has 4 arms.
I'm going to assume that my lance has probably been dropped at this point. It's going to be on the floor. I'm going to.
Yeah, I'm saying it's still embedded in the zombie.
Yeah, it's still in the zombie. I'm going to draw my. Let's have a look. Yes, my battle axe. My axe.
Barbarian casts axe. It is super effective.
Have you
Okay.
raged? Have you raged?
I'm going
What?
to rage. I need to do the thing, the rage.
You
part.
need
to do the thing with the rage.
It's always
Gonna make
it's
with the
always a
rage.
journey. It's always a journey when we finally get back in, because we can never remember how to do the rage thing.
Always
Yeah,
a great
it's
time.
Somewhere.
We'll find it.
Found it.
It's not that. Well, no, because he's got to apply it on his character and the thing.
I like that it just says Rage.
Boom.
Rage.
There you
Hey,
are.
there we go. It's getting quicker every time.
Oh hell yeah, we're getting there. We're gaining proficiency. It's working.
Okay. Raging, and then I'll axe of much axe this time.
All right.
Gonna
Axe your
answer
axe.
the question.
Why won't it let me change my AC?
This.
Ooh, yeah. So he's yeah. You're just not like your first strike just whiffs because I mean it's not a good angle in all
Yeah.
honesty. You get 2 attacks.
Yeah, he
I
does.
do.
Okay. Try another one.
Do I have advantage or disadvantage? That's an important thing.
Right. You're good. Right.
Yes. No,
Okay.
I'm neutral. I'm neutral.
You're neutral. Then you're fine. Yeah. Go ahead and attack your basic basic attack.
Hey!
That's a hit. If you were good, you would have had disadvantage.
Yay! Yay
So
for
that's a
being
hit.
morally ambiguous.
And that's 8
damage.
damage. All right. That's hey, you're doing something. You've done.
Yeah, that's better than what I had done, and that's my horse. I assume I can use actions on it. I want my horse to run away.
To run away. Okay.
Just run out of the way. Just
Run
flee.
out. Technically, he would take an attack
Disengage.
opportunity, but I
Well,
don't
no,
think
no, no.
the
If
the
the horse
zombies,
is
the zombies
disengaging.
turn undead. Oh, disengage then run. Okay, he's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, if
Go
the
ahead,
horse is
yay.
disengaging.
We're gonna say the horse knows to run when
He goes,
Yeah,
"Oh,
it's a
no,
step
no,
forward.
no."
when an
mounted
undead
man
corpse
is-
tries biting it.
Yeah,
So.
Yeah.
when the mounted
It's a
man
step
is no
horse, to be
longer on
fair.
horse, it knows to get to safety.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've trained
My
in the
horse.
eventuality of shit gets fucked.
Yeah. I have trained my horse well.
Yeah.
It's like playing Shogun Total War, where you just see all the horses like running for a forest. Like,
Yes.
I'm free. I'm free.
oh, the rider's gone. Fucking out of here.
It's
that's
not
pretty
like
fair.
Mountain Blade where the horses kind of like come to a slow stop and then just stay there.
Or like
Can't
Total
eat
War
get,
3
and get
demons.
killed by the follow-up attacks that people don't stop at and just
Like the horse just stands there and just takes the damage.
ow, ow, ow. Okay, so is that the end of your turn?
Why does this
Okay,
horse sound like Squidward?
I don't know. Rivallon, it's your turn.
Okay.
Help. Help, please.
I only have
Murder
healing
the
hands. I'd have to
street.
get right up next to you.
No, just
Just
murder the
take some
street,
shots. Take some shots.
Right,
Kill
I'm
the
going
tree.
to move my Hunter's Mark to Zombie 5.
Right.
All the zombies are being
But-
turned. You've heard this.
Yes.
Yeah.
They still need
matters
to
not.
die.
Rival.
I will
is-
still murder
again,
them.
It's his
Fair,
turn. Let him do
fair.
what he wants.
I will then first shoot at Zombie 3, which is already heavily damaged.
Right. Okay. So go ahead and go ahead.
Well, yeah, don't
and-
forget we bought a lot of healing potions that time.
Yeah, true.
It's good. It's gonna come in handy, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Didn't expect to becoming a tree beard. That's on a bad day.
So
It's
that's
one of those
7
South
damage.
Pole trees.
All right, 7 damage total. He looks pretty bad.
He's
Look,
also
as
no
he's
longer
hurt.
turned. So there's that.
Yeah, he's no longer turned, so he will not run next turn. But
And
he's
I'll
pretty
just
bad.
hit.
Like
I'll hit him
on,
again,
on
'cause
death's
I've-
door again.
God, that one zombie has been peppered with arrows.
That was a hit
it's
with
been hit
3.
Yep, it's a
Yeah,
zombie.
hit with it's a zombie. Okay,
That,
he's
that,
down.
that zombie has been shot 4 times. Twice by R1, twice by Rivallon.
That zombie was a tank. Just
And
3
He's
arrows
just
in the torso. And...
It
He's
got
like,
him
what's his
damaged.
name? He's like, what's his name from Platoon?
Yeah.
Oh, Willem Dafoe, isn't it? Or is
Yeah.
is it Willem
Yeah, I
Willem
was
Dafoe?
gonna
Dafoe.
say Willem Dafoe, but I thought that was
You
I
mean
thought that
Charlie
was a
Sheen.
parody.
You mean Charlie Sheen?
Was it? No, no,
No, it was Willem Dafoe.
Isn't it? Yeah.
It was William.
Yeah,
Dafoe. That's
he's
what
the
I'm
one
saying.
who's running
I
back
thought
towards the
Willem Dafoe
helicopter,
was a part of a
and he's
parody.
being shot
of
up
that.
as he's going.
Oh god, no. Ben Stiller's a part of a parody of that.
Well, I
Yes.
knew that, but I thought for some it came to my head. My head immediately went Willem Dafoe. I was like, no, that can't be. He's
Here it is.
it
It's him.
can't be.
Yeah,
he
no,
was
it is.
he was Green Goblin. He can't be in a serious war film. That was
Yeah.
before.
he was a brilliant thing. Like that was.
Oh
one
no,
of the
he's a
few
great
good
actor.
guy
He's a
roles
great actor.
done.
He was a bit weird in Beyond Two Souls, to be fair.
It's It's unfortunate now that he just plays when he's in a military film. He plays the general that turns out to be the bad guy.
Yeah. He's
He's got that
villains,
face. He's
Yeah.
got that face.
He
That
does.
Let's be honest.
traitorous face.
But he had a good
Remember John Wick?
platoon.
Yep, that's true.
Yeah.
He was in
I
Remember
John
John
Wick.
Wick? He was a traitor, but he was a traitor for the good guy. So I mean, he was still a traitor in that one.
Yeah.
Spoiler. Okay, it's at the end of your turn, Ryan.
I'll be
Yeah, I'm
back.
gonna stay where I am.
Okay, Utari.
All right, return.
Stop at the point.
Yep, no worries.
Johnny
Alright.
Depp was in platoon.
Johnny Depp.
Yes,
Yeah, no, yeah,
Yeah, he was.
It was like his. It was like his.
it was his
first
first ever film.
Yeah. Wasn't he underage? No, that was Charlie Sheen.
Charlie Sheen was underage. Johnny Depp learned Vietnamese fluently because he had 2 lines that he had to say, and then they never used them in the film.
That's perfect, right?
Yeah.
All right, it's R1's turn. So Isaac, or so Midge. What
Yeah.
is R1?
So R1 is going to.
Just like this really small picture with all of his abilities you're looking at.
Yeah. Okay.
Got a magnifying glass
R1
out.
is gonna cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter on the tree.
Is that a charm of some sort?
That never freaking
I don't
works.
know. You've got the character sheet.
Don't
Let me
forget, by the way,
hold on.
Utari
Let me
used
get my
to have,
spell SRD up on my phone again.
Utari used to have bardic inspiration, so don't forget that.
He's not here.
Concentration.
He's not here right now.
Enchantment.
Oh,
That's not
F.
a charm. No, that's not a charm.
No.
That's not a charm. It's an enchantment. I was gonna
Yeah.
say because that would have.
The only thing that stops Tasha's Hideous Laughter was it's a Wisdom saving throw against whatever R1's spell save DC is. But if the creature has an intelligence less than 4, it isn't affected. But I don't think this creature has an intelligence of less than 4.
Oh no, because no, it has intelligence of 13 because it can technically speak common if it wanted to, but it
Yeah.
doesn't feel like
I was
it
gonna
needs
say,
to.
I don't think it has the intelligence of a cow.
Fair.
So yeah, it's so
if you've
yeah.
watched Critical Role, I love the moment when Grog gets turned into a giant eagle, and Matt Mercer looks at the sheet for an eagle and goes, and strangely enough, you get smarter because an eagle has a higher intelligence than Grog's base intelligence. I think Grog has an intelligence of 5, and Eagle has 6. So.
Yep. Yep.
Strangely, you feel more intelligent inside the body of this wild creature.
Okay, so now I need to figure out how I cast this.
So you select him,
Right.
and then on the character sheet under the action, hit the whatever next to the spell, hit the magnifying glass. Then there should be a dice
okay.
symbol for save.
Got it.
Not cast. You want to hit the save first.
Save thing. Yeah, it failed.
JP
The creature
Lightfoot.
failed.
Yes,
Therefore,
mate.
that creature now falls prone and
Yep,
finds.
you can click the effect
R1.
it's put on
Yeah.
there, so he's
Yep.
prone.
Which means as well, he drops Utari. Utari's no longer grappled.
Oh yeah,
Why
that's
take
right.
damage?
Nice.
7 foot.
No, not really. I don't think so.
No, that's
Because
Or-
it's
wait,
also it's a slow thing because it goes. Huh.
Oh yeah. By the way, this thing laughing is fucking haunting.
Oh god. It can speak common. No, it's actually laughing. Oh my god.
It's laughing, but there's no change in the face. It's just this
Oh, no.
gnarled, screaming face. But you just hear this echoey, like this echo. You ever? What's the name? Oh fuck, I don't remember. You probably wouldn't know. Yeah, kind of like that. But it's like you hear that
It's
voice.
like a
but it's
Joker
coming-
laugh.
Yeah, but you're hearing it from like maybe like 5 feet inside of the like the empty hole in the thing. Yeah, it's echoing as it falls down.
Oh god, that's fucking terrifying.
Yeah.
Right, love it.
So it
Fuck
does
all
that.
that.
I'm going to take your grappled off, Eustenia, because it can no longer grapple you because it's not holding on to you. So
Excellent.
you are no longer
And yes,
grappled.
which means this thing as well, until it succeeds a wisdom saving throw, is just laughing this
Yeah,
horrible laughter.
the effect automatically applied onto it, so it's prone,
Yeah.
incapacitated, It's no, those are its resistances. You don't get to know those. It makes a save at the end of on the end of round, and it
But-
takes damage.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which it's about to.
Yeah, and that's
Whack.
every turn. Its duration 10 turns, and it does that
Yep.
automatically. On
Yeah, yep.
this, so because this is a great thing. Do you want to move anywhere?
With R1. Get him in line with Isaac, but on the same parallel.
In line with
So
us on
keep
same
the horizontal line.
Oh, horizontal line, maybe maybe 3 squares back. Somewhere
Exact
like right
horizontal.
there.
No. Other one. Other horizontal line.
Vertical.
Horizontal. That was the vertical. Horizon.
Horizon, yeah. He's on the same horizontal plane as you are. Describe
no,
it
I
in
said- The horizontal line he was on, in line with Isaac.
Move him above Isaac.
Above. Yeah,
so
there,
same
there.
vertical line as his
Vertical line is Isaac. Horizontal plane that he's on is what I mean. Because that's the
Jesus.
line that he was already on. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm thinking he can make. Yeah, he can make. He's Barry's movement speed, so I'm gonna say
Yeah.
he can do that. So all right, that's the end of his turn, and now it's the creature's turn.
Okay, the
Uh,
creature must take a saving throw from me, or be hit by angels. Because it happens at the beginning of the turn.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead and do that.
Go ahead and roll that dice. Roll them bones.
Yes. Go ahead and do that, Mano.
It didn't roll. Hold on, give me a moment.
Don't chat.
Are we having a moment here?
I've been clicking, but it's not.
Yeah, that happens. Just give it a second.
Computer says nah.
Computer says
Uh,
no.
I don't feel like it.
Nah. Also, Yutari, don't forget you still have Bardic Inspiration.
Oh right.
I do.
Oh, does that stay even after he died?
You should check. I'm not sure. I'm just
I
like, you
think
might
it's a
still have
no.
it.
You
should
know what?
probably
Fuck
check.
it. It did. Because to you, it was a split second of you just being dead. So I think you're
Being
fine.
dead.
Yeah, of your life function ceasing.
The blood didn't even get time to stop it. Just sort of pause for half a second and continue. Yep. It's like a,
It's not
a
rolling.
very soft. It's a soft lock.
It's
is
like
what it was.
Monty Python in the Quest for the Holy Grail, and suddenly
Hey!
the barbarian had an unexplained heart attack and died.
It failed the first one. There they
it
go.
failed.
So
Yeah. It failed.
so
Go ahead
it
and make
takes 3d8 radiant damage.
That was a
Six.
pretty.
Oh no,
full-
it tried to make it take the half, so it's 6, not 3.
Oh, okay.
You need to auto.
So that'd be what was it exactly? 40 damage before. So now it's 46 that he's taken.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's taken. By the way,
Um,
he's taken 40 damage so far.
46 damage.
46 damage.
Correct.
Utari's taken more.
Yes, he
To be
has.
fair, yeah. Yeah.
In one
that's-
freaking
And now
turn.
it's its turn. But don't
Now
forget,
it's-
also it's prone. It's in
It-
a region where it has.
It can't do anything. It's incapacitated. It has to.
Yeah.
It has to stop, and it basically it's going to go to it. I'm going to immediately go to Demir's turn, but I don't know if it's going to automatically do it. Well, it took damage, so it needs to It needs to take a Wisdom
Yeah.
saving throw right now.
Yeah.
Of which it rolled an 8, which is not good enough for
The
R1's.
DC 15. So
DC,
remember that.
yeah.
DC 15.
DC 15. It's good to know. Good to know. So, well, is that DC 15? That was DC 15 for Isaac's thing.
Yeah, it should be in
Uh,
the,
it-
the little
it's-
chat. Let me check.
Oh no, yeah, you're right. You're right. They're both Isaac's is 15 as well, and R1's is 15. So.
I think we have the same bonus, yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
so it didn't get off. It didn't cease that because of that. So it immediately ends its turn because it can't do anything. 'Cause it's incapacitated. Just it's horridly laughing on the ground.
Literally
Uh,
horrid laughing.
Yeah.
It's just laughter. It's
Yeah.
it's terrifying.
Can you tell that I made some of these quests for the Halloween episodes?
Yeah.
Because technically, in universe, you're only a week away from Harvest Night.
Oh, nice.
Oh, wow.
yeah.
We're like we
Uh,
don't do anything for like a month, and we come back and we're all like, all right, it's Halloween session time, boys.
All
Let's
right,
go.
and he makes at the end of his turn, he makes a Wisdom saving throw, of which is a 14, so it fucking didn't do it because he missed it by 1. And it's Demir's turn.
Hey, Demir.
Demir. Demir.
Clutch Bard players, just saying.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's bards are great.
This is it's making me miss playing a Bard, honestly.
Bards are great. Okay, Demir's going to attack zombie 1 because it doesn't look like it's scared. And
Yeah.
he knows the other one looks like it's scared, so he's going to try and pick off the strongest. 'Cause
Demir and his intelligence.
he's a proud Etesian warrior, and he understands tactics. So he's going to do that.
He's a proud Ateshi warrior. You don't need no tactic.
No, they need
remember,
one tactic.
Demir's
They
a
need one
smart.
tactic,
Demir's a smart
you know?
guy. Smart
They
guy.
just need
Demir's
one
the
tactic.
smart.
It's called.
Yeah, Demir's a smart one.
Demir got all the
No.
brains.
So he's
I
got,
think,
like, a
I
lot of
think
he
we
got a
should,
lot of his brains from his from nobody.
Yeah.
his,
I think.
well, no,
I
his
think
dad.
there's
Yes, his dad was the his both of your.
I think we should roll like a damage for Utari's ego. Just
Oh,
That wouldn't be Atari's ego.
for Justinian's ego, just roll them. Let's have fun here.
So let's go ahead and attack.
How much damage does Justinian's ego take?
That's a hit with a 14. Great.
Good. Well done.
See, Justinian's clever in a not genius.
street
sense.
smart.
Yeah.
He's clever
We're
that
the same
he
kind of smart.
brother has the book smarts.
Yeah.
He
true,
accepts
yeah.
that and utilizes that.
Oh god, yeah.
He's like, hey,
So-
what's 2 + 2?
No, he's not an idiot.
Well, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, Ustenia's not an idiot. He's smart.
What's the laws of this area? He'd probably know that more than anyone else would, to be fair. Well, the books he reads.
So yeah, Demir hits with his attack and does 10 damage, rolling a pretty good roll on that 1d10. He does not have 2 attacks because he is a 5th level fighter.
Nope. You only get the one.
Only gets the one. He's already used his action surge.
Yes.
So that means he is done with his turn. And now we are on Zombie 1, who is not turned. So that means he's going to go.
attack.
He's going to attack. He's going to attack Demir. That's a hit. It's that 21.
Ooh.
He does 3 damage to Demir. So he does a little slash. I was going to use the 1d4 because technically the aura of the creature is just a thing it has. It doesn't need to do anything for that, so it can still convey that even when it's on the ground incapacitated laughing. But so
Just a passive thing that happens.
it's just a passive thing, just like the fact that anybody that attacks it gets disadvantage, just kind of a tactical disadvantage because you're good. Okay, and that's the end
Except
of
for Justinian,
Zombies
who's-
1. Yeah. Zombie 2 is turned, so it immediately has to go
Dash in the
40
opposite
feet.
direction. Just fucking run.
5, 10, 15, 25, 30. It's off the map. We're just gonna put it at the edge of the map. It's like 10. It's 15 feet off the edge of the map because it just ran. Okay. Zombie 3 got attacked, right? Or was that zombie 4?
And it's dead. I think.
Oh, it's dead. Yeah, it's dead. So
Yeah.
you're dead. Zombie 4 is dead. Zombie 5 is turned
It's
as
turned.
well.
Yeah.
You're gonna do 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. It's 5 feet off the map at 40.
Like, Rival, your chat was talking about Boondock Saints, and I can't hear the word Boondock Saints without thinking of Helsing Abridged anymore.
Yeah, it's because of William Defoe's in it.
Saints. Yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
He
Wow.
plays a gay
I didn't
cop.
even remember. You know, Willem Dafoe, it's like he's a good actor, but it just kind of seems like after Platoon, he's just like, it's like, you want to be in this movie? How much you paying me? I'll do it.
Yeah,
Like,
essentially.
just doesn't give a shit.
Gotta take them big paychecks, you know.
Unlike Johnny Depp, who just like will do anything. He was in that Walrus movie.
Oh yeah.
Let's
Yes, he
remember that
was.
he was in that Walrus movie.
He was in a lot of movies that are like, okay, why are you in this movie?
I think the Walrus one was just because. Oh, I remember because Kevin Smith does those like talks things and like conventions. the reason Johnny Depp's in his Walrus movie is because their kids know each other.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
so,
That's kind of cool.
so he
be
came
honest,
to.
that's pretty
So he was like, "Oh, will Johnny Depp do this? I don't know if he's gonna do this." They didn't even use agents. He didn't go through his agents. He went through his kids because he knew his agent was gonna see that and go, "Fuck that," and ball up the script. Because I love that talk. If you haven't seen it, Kevin Smith does really great like in front of stage talks where he does like a whole bunch of stories and shit. They're really funny. They're really nice.
Pretty cool.
Sessions are true. Yeah, well, he talks about
Okay.
like he got to write the Superman script that never got made. That was gonna have Nicolas Cage as Superman.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I have a question, Roach.
Yes, go ahead.
So
I may
with
have
this
answers.
creature, we know we get disadvantage hitting it.
If you're good,
Yeah. Does that count while it's prone, where we would have advantage? Like,
yes.
does its effect still affect it? So we can't.
It-
So
it
we're
is-
still
I'll
gonna
read it
struggle to
directly.
hit.
I
So
will
we're
read
gonna
it
still
directly.
struggle to
Good
hit a
alliance-
tree that's on the floor. Okay.
Good aligned creatures have tactical disadvantage when attacking a blank. I'm not gonna say the name of the creature, and it can't be. You don't want to know that, or that by good aligned creature. Yeah. So it just says that you have tactical disadvantage if you're good aligned. So that's just it's a flat thing. I'm giving you the fact that it is prone, so you would have advantage, which cancels that out, which means it's just a straight roll.
Okay.
It's not the fact that it's hard to hit. It's that its aura is making it harder to focus on it, to hit, to attack.
Okay.
Is what's going on?
But it means Utari, who's neutral, has advantage, right?
That is true. Yes. Though you will have to get up, Utari, because you were technically prone, because you kind of were.
You
drawn.
fell on your ass, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So
Right, fine.
you move.
So, as a bonus action after moving, I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon. I'm going to summon it 2 squares to the right of Zombie 1.
2 squares to the right. Okay, give me a second. I can put down a token just to.
I should send you like a claw token or something. Just some random token, probably. I'll figure it out.
Second token thing is always difficult to.
I'm
work
casting
with
it as a level 3 spell as well, so it does more damage.
Is more damage.
More damage.
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 Okay, there we go. Spiritual weapon. Well, there's no spiritual weapon thing, but I'm just gonna put this down.
Yeah, it's cool.
So 2 squares to the right of the zombie. There it is.
Oh, it's
you
actually
didn't-
already. I should have targeted it. Fuck.
That's a hit, though. If you're targeting the.
I'm targeting it.
What are you targeting exactly?
The creature, because it's only got 5-foot range.
So, are you here or here? Which one are you? Are you at the corner? or
You have it
here?
there now. There, perfect, right there.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
So
it does.
now target the creature. Okay. There you go.
Yeah, I have it targeted. I just need to. It's 3d8 plus 4 because it's a higher level, and I still haven't figured out how to do the whole cast higher level spells with higher damage thing. So that sucks.
Yeah.
But we'll roll it. Yeet. That's a pretty good roll.
22 on top of what it's already taken.
Yep. And it also needs to make a wisdom save now because it took damage.
Yeah. It's got to get it.
That's real bad. Just my friend is currently in an advert for a certain bank, or made one, and they've just released the advert before they've even paid him.
Oh,
That's a bad time.
And it's not a small company either, and I'm not saying out loud what it
Was
is.
he on?
just in case.
Was he on a contract? Or
Yeah.
did he have it? Oh, he did.
All actors fall on, if he's with equity, which I know he is, fall under equity guidelines. We're unionized. You can't do that shit.
Okay, he is no longer affected by the
Hideous
by-
laughter.
by the hideous laughter. You, your weapon, which would you say is a giant?
It's a giant claw.
Giant claw swipes down.
that
and
claw.
the laughing abruptly and unnaturally stops. and it gets still. Again,
All right.
there's no change in its expression, which is
This thing is still on the floor though, so we can
It is still
quickly just
prone.
So-
wail on it.
So now that my weapon has attacked, because it's a bonus action to cast that,
and you can
I
attack
will-
on the first summon of it immediately.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm going to attack the Zombino in front of me with my Warhammer.
All right. Attack the Zomboid. Got it. Actually, I'm getting Zomboid from Project Zomboid. If you don't know that
Yeah.
game, that is an awesome zombie survival game. It is amazing. That's a hit. It's a zombie.
Zombie.
Okay. That hurt it.
Good. It's not great, but it's something.
It's not great. You smash into it. It looks like it hurt. It
Yep.
looks like it's close to being dead, but then again, it's looked like that since you saw it because it's a zombie.
Yep. It's a zombie. It's been dead this whole time.
It's
So
a
yeah,
zombie.
that's my turn.
Okay, that's your turn. So then we immediately go to the top of the round with Isaac.
Okay, I need to quickly check something about spiritual guardians. It is concentration. Okay.
That's good
What
to know.
spells can I do that aren't concentration? You. You.
See, that was my bane as Coswin. Was basically I immediately, like when I was searching spells, I took concentration.
Did
as
it-
no display concentration spells. So I didn't
Did
have
it
to deal
look?
with that shit.
Did it look particularly hurt by radiant damage?
Not
Any
particularly.
more? Okay.
Not any. I mean, it's hard to tell. It doesn't have expressions, so it's just kind of you're dealing with like movement and body language that you're trying to deal with, and it's yeah.
Okay. What's the? No, that's concentration. Okay, I'm gonna do that on it. I think. Yeah, because that would be a. Oh no, I know what I'm gonna do. Move me to there. If you would.
Right. I was reading up a spell.
That's fine.
One second here.
Skinnier. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on you.
Thank you, my friend.
And I'm gonna do this at level 2, so I'll be. Hold on, I need to.
Ooh, that's something to check for rules conditions.
Well, how do I edit a spell again? Oh, there it is. Sorry, I just need to make a quick adjustment to this. Oh no, that didn't do the adjustment right. Sorry, I was trying to make it so I had.
I mean,
I'll delete that.
don't worry about it. What are you trying to do?
That's what I needed to do. Was trying to add a
Use your words.
I was trying to add another
Use your
option so I could
words.
do the cast at higher level
Right.
automatically. I did it once, but I can't remember. I just tried to do what I did last time, and it just automatically added it to the existing level. So I know what I'll do. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to do this manually because this is taking way too long, and I'll work that out in my next go. Okay. So I need. How do I pick up 2 dice?
You right click on the when you have a dice selected. You just
Cheers.
right click.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Do 9 plus 4. That's 13 heals onto Stinia,
13 heals, Justenia. 13 heals.
and yes, I end my turn. I think I'm gonna work out how to.
All right. Ustenia, it is your turn.
Excellent.
So what are you gonna do?
Right. Well, I'm still. I need to get up first.
All right, that's half your movement.
And I see big creature before me. I will continue to attack big creature.
All right, attacking creature. That's a miss. Actually, technically, you have advantage. So.
Oh.
So I'll give you you've hit once with your first attack because I'll say those are 2 attacks. That's 1 attack.
Yeah.
With
Okay.
advantage.
No worries.
So that hits and you do 13 damage. That's good. So yeah, you just kind of like chopping firewood, just like kunk with 1 and going for your second attack. That's another hit. Another overhand strike down and ooh, nice hit. Nice hit, full damage. 14. All right. And is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Alrighty then. Rivallon. Tis your turn, my friend.
Tis my turn, is it?
There is a creature on the ground and a zombie still up. That is not running.
Zombie 5. Small
Indeed.
problem. It's about 100 meters away and behind 2 trees.
Pretty fucking easy shot for you.
Yeah, I wish. It is far away, so I will help my friends with the tree.
All right.
So I will.
Technically, it's. So, there we go. Technically, it's only like 15 feet extra distance, but whatever. It's fine.
It's 50 feet extra distance.
To the. No, because it's 5. It's 5 feet per square. 3 extra squares for zombie. No, zombie 1. Zombie 1 is still up.
Is it?
Next to the tree. Bottom of the tree next to Sash.
Bottom.
Yeah.
Zombie 5's miles away.
No, next to the tree. Right next to the tree.
Bottom
Yeah.
left
Next
of the
to
tree.
Sash. To Sash. Zombie 1.
Yeah, it's behind the tree. I wasn't shooting at that one before. I was shooting at Zombie 5.
Trees on the ground.
Don't care.
Just saying.
He's
It's
got
not
2
blocking line of sight.
freaking people kicking its butt right now. At least it should do. Mike, what are you playing at?
I'm gonna get another nondescript beverage. No, I'm not. I have to work. Well, I don't, but still.
I know, I have to work. Well, yeah, no,
I don't
wow.
because I've actually taken a few days off because I had one of those pizza last week. So.
All right, let's go ahead and attack your. Go ahead and roll your attack.
Roll them
Okay.
bones, boy.
It's disadvantage, isn't it?
But you're good, yeah.
It's disadvantage because he's prone. The creature's prone. It hasn't gotten up, so ranged attacks are at disadvantage. Close.
You're at double
melee,
disadvantage.
which is just disadvantage. So yeah,
Yeah.
you're at disadvantage for the attack.
You're at extra
Fine.
disadvantage.
You've had to put your own abilities and stuff into this, right?
Are you talking to me?
No, Roach. Sorry.
Okay.
What do you mean on abilities?
Like in just terms of things. So like if a creature has its own effect and stuff, you've had to plug it into a character sheet before.
This creature, you have to plug in its
Ye-
abilities because.
Oh no,
it's not-
no! This creature's in a book. Like
Oh,
this is a part of fifth edition foes.
I'm just thinking, because what I'm trying to work out is how to get. I'm trying to make a spell.
Essentially,
again.
what I did is that you can make 2 spells.
Rivallon, go ahead and
have a
roll your
copy of them.
attack.
Have one at low level, one at high
Could you
level.
move me first,
Combat
please?
That's what
going.
I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
Give me a second.
You should be able to add another spell to your list, right?
There you
Just
go.
copy it.
Yeah, and
Okay.
I'm trying to work out how to get the
I'm
lower,
actually going
like,
to change my
start
target to zombie
combat.
1 because I don't want the disadvantage right now. So
All right, so you're attacking on a normal.
I'm then going to move my Hunter's Mark to zombie 1.
All right, you have done so.
Thank you very much.
Do you remember how
That's
to
a
do
natural
that,
1.
Mikey?
How to? Oh god, F.
Like
F
get
for
Alright,
the
that
actual,
hit.
so you can edit
Yeah.
the spell content, if that makes sense.
It's second.
And it's dead.
Little magnifying glass when you get a drop.
Damn
down.
it! I didn't get to use my thing.
It's not creating a magnifying glass.
Probably should have just put Hunter's Mark on the creature this whole time because it's zombie. Zombies have like 20 health. So
Yes, I
it's
know,
pretty
but I could
simple.
if I could hit them twice and get them damage, but I could take one out in one turn. It's done.
You could do that
damage.
with just 2 hits already. Because your average damage that you're rolling for an attack is like 9. So
Yeah, still I need my bonus.
maybe. Yeah. But okay, so you moved, and you done both attacks.
Yeah, so that zombie's now dead. I got bored of waiting for Mikey's a sesh to take care of it. So
Thanks.
One arrow just whips. All right, and that's the end of Rivallon's turn. So now we go to Arwan.
that should be clear for the other one now.
R1's going to move into close combat with the creature
All right.
on the back of Barry
Yep.
On the back of
and do his two action attacks and his. So one with his swords.
Right. So he's going to attack with his sword. First one up. He gets. Yeah. So he's just going to do his short sword.
And he's also going to do slashing flourish.
Slashing flourish, which is.
He's
what?
expending a bardic inspiration point to deal extra damage to the target.
Alright, so he did. So he's okay. He has 4 total bardic inspirations.
And the damage equals the number he rolls on the bardic inspiration die, so 1d8 extra
Alright,
damage.
So he should have been doing that with advantage. So this other one is still his first attack, of which he hits with a 17. So what does he do? So he does an attack with his standard here, which does partial resistance to that. He does 10 damage, and then
Plus
what is
whatever he rolls on 1d8.
and 1d8.
Thank you, Andrew Robinson, for the subscription.
So that's an extra 8
Hey!
damage. Right. That's and
Yep.
that's an, is that
Then
an
obviously he
extra
gets his second attack.
question? Does it say that's magic damage? Or just say
One of his
specific type
swords is
damage
magic,
that
right?
Well, no, he's attacking with the magic sword. I'm saying the effect that he did. Because this kind of
Important.
it's important for this. I'm thinking it's just extra damage on top of the normal.
It's just it doesn't state because it says you use the bardic inspiration to
Okay,
cause the
I'm
weapon
gonna
to
say it's
deal
just an extra.
damage.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna say it's still piercing.
Because
magic.
it'd be
So-
piercing but magical.
Yeah, so
Because
that's
it's magically empowered to do more.
it's half. It doesn't look like his attacks are doing as much damage as they should be doing. And a second attack, which is at advantage.
I mean, he is poking a tree.
Okay, that's 24, which hits. And then
That's not a critical. That's not a critical, is it? No. probably
Nope.
not.
And that's another
That's right.
10 damage. He's rolled max on the damage dice twice in a row.
Wow. Well done.
And does he do the 1d8 again, or is that only for the first attack of the round that he does that in? Probably. Called. What is it called?
One blade flourish per turn.
Okay.
Yeah, one blade flourish per turn. So it's only once. But
Okay. So
with
you're
dual
doing
weapon
that.
fighting, he can then use his bonus action to make another strike, right?
Yeah, but it's just offhand. So he's
Yeah.
got that programmed in already, I think. So because it's
So
it's
do the
one,
offhand
it's
strike.
1 dice less, or it's instead of +7, it's +6. So
And
Yeah.
then because it's R1's turn and he's riding Barry, I'm going to get Barry to do his attack.
give me a second. Still an advantage on there,
Oh,
and he misses with his second. He misses with his offhand attack. Actually, technically, he wouldn't have gotten that because he has to have one hand. He's not dual wielding because he's gotta hold on to Barry. He's riding, and he's not a Teshian.
That's fair.
But he's
Shit,
dual weapon
why?
fighter. That's okay.
Yeah, but
He's
he's
not a
still.
cavalier,
He's
right?
not a
Fine.
cavalier. He's not.
Yeah.
He's not. He's not a. He's not a.
Fine.
He's not used to mounted combat. Is
Yeah.
the,
All right. So
thing.
Barry's going to attack apparently.
Yeah, which is a because Thingy's never done this.
No, because you've never had a mounted combat session before.
fair. Yeah.
Well, no, he also makes Barry run away from combat whenever we do it. So
Yep, because he doesn't want Barry to die, which is probably a wish he probably shouldn't know. Because if Barry dies in this combat, he'll never forgive you.
I don't know why not.
Because we're apparently friends. I don't know. Maybe.
Dogs die all
Apparently.
the time.
okay.
Oh no.
Okay, so yes, it's +3. I'm gonna roll this quickly.
Right.
D20 +3 to hit. That's a 22.
That's it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I thought I thought I saw one
AC.
pop up and I'm like, oh.
AC 16. It's
1. 3 damage.
Is that piercing? Damage?
Yeah, 3 piercing damage.
All right, so
That's one piercing, I think.
Does this count as a creature?
It's a plant, but it's yes, creature. Creature is just yes. It's creature. There's like object and creature, or the two.
Wait, no,
the
it's
two
already
functions.
prone, isn't it? Still, it's still prone.
Yes, it's still.
That
prone.
doesn't matter then.
Yeah. Also, no, I wouldn't allow that to be a thing. The dog weighs less than 100 pounds, and this is a tree.
This is a
I've seen weirder things.
tree.
You're not knocking a tree down with a mastiff. Like an extra large Doberman or something.
Arwen's still got movement, right? Or Barry? He hasn't
was-
moved this.
No, he
he's
moved. He
moved.
moved into
He
combat.
moved. Yeah,
he moved.
but where was he?
He's got, because he was up here at the. He's got an extra. I'm going to say 10 movement, but if he moves out, but he's still within. The creature can still attack. Remember that. So he's still, if he moves out of range, or he gets attack opportunity if he moves out of combat.
Only if I move out of range, right?
Mhm.
This thing's got reach, so does that range count?
You don't know.
That's
You don't
further.
know if it's got reach. or
Okay. Yes, we do, because we saw it attack with reach. The first attack it did.
not. Possibly.
I'm saying mechanically, can it move within that reach and not occur the attack of opportunity?
Attack opportunity only comes up when you exit the area of influence of a creature.
Okay, so I'm going to get him to move 1 back.
One back. So,
To...
Here?
Yeah. No.
Oh.
Above, one above it. One above it.
Oh, so two eyes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And is that the end of his turn?
Yes.
Okay.
Creature's turn,
Creature's
yes?
turn. Yes. Creature's
Okay,
turn.
it takes the wisdom saving throw from me.
Oh, right.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
It failed.
It failed.
It's 5 damage.
Wow, that was
Okay.
terrible.
That was god awful.
Hold on a moment.
No, that's what you rolled. No, that's what
No,
you rolled.
but I might be able to change that.
I hope you can. Holy shit.
There's something I had.
Was it not for healing?
It's only on my turn. It's fine.
Ah.
This isn't
So the
technically my turn.
The creature's going to stand up, and now it has some options.
Remember, it takes it's double to stand up as well, because it's in the sphere of my influence, so it's half movement.
Yeah, it's happening. Yeah, I know.
So it takes all of its movement to stand up, probably.
Well, no, it'd be half movement then half on that. So
Oh,
if it has
take
30, if it has 30 movement, it goes to 15, and then from 15 it has 5 feet left.
Ah.
Yeah, you can't get rid of that because it's not it compound. It doesn't like start from above. It starts from where it is. So,
Fair.
but half and half is talking fractions.
We're about 10 minutes moved up, by the way.
Oh yeah, it's our
That's-
midpoint
that's
break.
Yeah, don't worry. This probably won't last long.
It swings.
We'll do this creature's turn and then
Yeah.
we'll.
Because it has some options. It can either attack and do 4 attacks on somebody, or it could cast something. And so I'm trying to figure out if it's going to cast something because it can do some really interesting casts.
Oh, that's never good for us.
That's never good. It could either get a lot, or either get some creatures to help it out again. Because technically, I found out that animate dead can just reanimate a zombie. Because now that's just a pile of material again and no longer animated, so you can just kind of he's backed up again. Do that. Do blight. Probably should have done first. Yeah, it's going to move up 5 feet. So Ustenia
It's on
doesn't.
top of Ustenia.
It's maintain. It's not in your square. It's just moving. It's the
that's-
things.
That is. Can it do that with its movement? I'm just saying.
Yeah, it has 5 feet of
double
movement left. It's half,
Okay.
and then half the half, which it has 30 feet of movement, so that's 15, and half.
Yeah, it had to stand up.
15. Yeah, half movement is 15. Half movement to stand up is 15. Half because of your thing is 5 left of the 15. That's it. It doesn't
Because
get.
it can't
rid-
do
it
7.5 feet.
It can't do 7.5. It does it. It's either that or 10, and I'm giving you the advantage on that. It has 5 feet of movement left. That's how we've
okay.
always ran it. It's half and then half
Round
of
down.
the half.
Yeah. No. Okay,
Yeah.
I get it. So
Yeah, it moved up 5 feet. That's what it had left. And it's going to inflict wounds on Isaac.
is it casting on me?
Yes.
Counterspell.
All right, you're gonna have to inflict wounds is a
Back 2 islands.
level 1.
Well, it automatically fails then if it's below level 3.
All right then.
Go,
That's
Isaac!
cool idea. Shit.
Did you just drop the mic?
It's basically, yeah, that's what that is. All right, so that does that. He doesn't have anything
That's my reaction.
else to do. So then we go to Demir.
And we
Demir's
take our
just-
midpoint break.
Just going.
Yeah!
Demir
All
might
right.
kill it.
Yeah, I hope Demir kills it. That would be quite cool. But yeah, we'll be back in 5 to 10 minutes. We're just going to take our midpoint bio break. Don't go anywhere if you need to grab a drink, but we'll be right back.
I'm so angry. I forgot this thing can cast spells, and it has.
This is the first spellcast you've put me against.
and stuff. It looks good. It looks good. Yeah.
First base, and then I'll be adding layer. I'm going with that green tinted look again with the sword because I really like how it came out with Battle Light.
Yeah.
The green wash and then the metallic highlights.
It works for the Dark Angels. It works
Yeah,
for the Dark
really
Angels.
works well. Even though they're
See.
the 30k base force, it's a really nice touch. So, and the guy's done.
Yeah.
He's done. He's dusted. He's finished.
I need to
Basically-
paint more.
Yeah, I need to as well, which is why I did the whole. I've got my paints here without my tray, so I can still use my keyboard. I've just got a limited selection of paints. I'm going for a very limited palette, some brushes and my palette, and then that's it. And then I can bash out like a bit of a model at a time, just casually as we're playing.
Yeah, see, I can't do that. I can't have like a computer near me when I'm painting. I have full computer. I gotta have just an area for
Yeah.
that. But it's hard. The thing is, that means I have to go down there to do it.
Yeah, I'm going to go for a quick smoke. That's for the people watching the stream as well. But the other annoying thing as well is that my light, I have to have it mounted behind my monitor, whereas I'd rather it over my shoulder, but no option for that anyway.
Right.
When I paint, I'm kind of sideways long to get to the light. Kind of like, ooh.
Yeah.
No, it's back in a sec.
Right.
On the stream.
Oh, Tari just left, so he'll be out.
I know. I just. People go, oh, I can't hear you. Oh, I know.
Teaches the point. That's right.
That's a really poor roll on that last Spiritual Guardians.
God, I'm so
5
pissed.
on
I'm so
3d8.
pissed after I've read the creature after I've read these creatures' abilities.
I'm so glad you let me counterspell something for once. Everything
Some
you've
of
thrown us against has been like hard-hitting melee or weird creatures that aren't using magic. This is like the first thing that's tried to spell in front of me. I'm like, ha! I'm a sorcerer,
I don't even-
bitch.
I don't even know what some of these things do. What is Circle of Death?
Circle of Death.
Do that once a week.
Doesn't it mean that anything that dies within the circle can only, like, full on dead, can only be brought back by greater restoration and things like that?
Circle of Death. Sphere of
It,
negative
like,
energy
stops you-
ripples out in a 60-foot radius sphere from a point.
Or is it just-
Each creature in that area must make a Constitution saving throw. A target takes 8d6 necrotic damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful save. Oh, so it's just an immediate, instantaneous
Spirit bomb.
8d6 necrotic.
Nice.
That's
That's
on
potent.
average, let's say 3 per. That's pretty beefy.
That's painful. That is.
That's necrotic damage too. There's not a lot of things that resist necrotic. That's
Me.
yeah.
I do.
Well, I mean, you like really holy stuff, but most common people actually are you know, that's something they're not resistant to. It also gets
they're
past.
super effective too. Right.
Yeah, well, and it's also really good against barbarians because no barbarian gets necrotic resistance. I don't believe. I don't believe.
No, there is one. I think Zealot does.
Does Zealot get necrotic resistance?
Psychic damage is the one that no barbarian.
Right, psychic. Yeah.
Because there's that House meme.
Right.
Yeah, it's where they've done that scene from House where he's doing the whatever it is, the Candyman or whatever it is, and it just says, and it spites it with, "You take 36 points of damage." Well, I only take half because I'm a bear. Psychic damage. Oh.
Ah, shit. Now there's a lot of things here. I'm reading that Ray of Sickness would have been nice. Blight. Inflict wounds. Circle of Power would have really helped. Dispel good and evil. Dispel good and evil. Prism save. Would have been pretty good. Yeah. This thing had a lot to it. I mean, it didn't. I mean, even without the spell thing, without the spells, it's still a monster in melee. 4 attacks. Are we all here again? Are you back, Guitar?
Yeah, I'm
No.
back.
Oh,
Okay.
there he is.
There you go. I mean, I could have probably actually just pulled up your stream now. Damn it. Need to get your
Yeah.
need to get your areas worked out in your streaming program so that we can actually see you next session. Great.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So we're back, and it is Demir's turn.
It is.
So Demir is flanking the creature, which means he gets a normal attack.
Yeah.
A standard attack, thanks to its position and also the fact. Remember, Utari, you're not inside the creature. It's just kind of. It's so big. It's kind of. It takes up a lot of space, like in terms of area of its effect.
He's like
Great.
Matrix sort of leant back, like swiping up at it.
Razor's logo all over this shit.
So he's no longer attacking zombie 1. He's attacking an unidentified creature. And he gets a standard attack roll. He only gets +4 to this, but let's see. He's doing two-handed. That's a miss. That's a miss. So that's the end of his turn. He doesn't have anything else.
Womp womp womp.
Zombie 1 is dead. You're still running zombie 2. You're dead. You're dead. You're still running zombie 5. Sesh.
Hello. So, as a bonus action is to move my spiritual weapon. Make
Yes.
sure that's
you
right.
move it up to 30 feet, I think.
That was 20. But that's fine. It's not that far away. I'm just gonna move up 1. Just move straight up.
Right.
And since it does not get advantage because it is literally an incorporeal creature.
No advantage, no
does he?
disadvantage. Just
Yeah. Let me make sure.
Yeah, we worked
targeting
this
the
out.
right thing?
we worked
Oh.
this out in the last campaign as the thing, because
Well, no,
Bob.
campaign before the last campaign.
Right, that's true. Yeah.
So it's attacking.
We had a lot.
That's a miss.
It's a mess. We've had a
Wow,
lot
it's
of campaigns.
+7 to those? Christ.
Well, it's Sesh's spell attack modifier. And
Yeah.
Sesh's
It's my
an
wisdom,
effective.
not my strength.
Yeah.
Shit,
Sesh's
love
an
it.
effective spellcaster.
Yeah, she is.
She is.
And
good.
then going to move
She is strong.
up next to Demir. So right there.
Because your character inside of your token is slightly off kilter, I always want to adjust your tokens like tilt.
Yeah, it's like
I wanted to go like that, but that's wrong.
that looks even worse, I think.
Yeah, it's
honest.
not good. Yeah. All right.
It's because of the
Good.
motion thing. She's reaching for a
Yeah,
sword.
she's doing the sword thing.
Yeah.
We need to all pool together some cash and get some commissioned art.
I know a guy who can do art if you guys are interested. He does all of the art for
Yeah, I'm
us.
down with that.
Anyway, Sesh is going to whack him with her warhammer, and it's a regular attack because she's flanking, correct?
Yes. Well,
She is good. So.
yes. Oh yeah. Because if she was neutral, then she could do that.
No,
and,
I don't.
Demir.
She is lawful good. In fact, she is the
Yeah,
most
I don't
good you
remember
could
what
be.
is Demir. Demir is something. He
Ooh.
is.
Just lawful good. Yeah.
It's a good roll.
I'm true
Nice.
good, I think.
Get a whack.
Demir is
pretty
neutral good. Neutral good. Okay,
Yeah, it's me, true
alright.
good. Yeah, neutral
Yeah.
good.
So you do get an attack in. You hit him
Am I?
fairly
Am I?
heavily, but the attack does not
Oh,
seem
no,
to
I'm
do as
lawful
much
good.
damage as you initially thought.
Yeah, I don't have a magical weapon, so F.
Oh no, even see the thing is even R1's
Well, it's probably
magical weapon didn't
resistant
seem
to.
do.
Yeah, it's probably resistant to physical attacks because it's a big fucking tree.
Yeah.
It's wood. He's wood. Is that the end of your turn? All right then. Isaac.
Isaac and his mother. Okay. I'm in close combat now, aren't I?
You're within range of the creature, and
I'm
he has engaged you or tried to engage you. So you were threatened.
So it's piercing damage that doesn't look like it's been working, correct?
I mean, that was blunt. That was blunt
Oh,
damage.
okay,
I mean,
so it's all
yeah, a
close
hammer
combat.
doesn't pierce a lot of things. It usually, instead of going through,
You
it's
don't
okay.
know. It could be a very spiked.
Spiked hammer. We call that. What would that be? A spiked hammer would just be a mace, wouldn't it? It was spiky.
Morning Star.
Oh yeah,
Or an
Morningstar, there we go.
Earthbreaker if you're talking Pathfinder, which is literally just a giant hammer with spikes on the end of it.
Okay, I am gonna cast on myself. Hold on.
I've been looking at Pathfinder 2, picking that rulebook up lately, but
It's
I've got
not-
a lot of the Pathfinder 1 books. Still trying to get the full
I can't-
core rulebooks in physical, like hardcovers.
For me, it's currently changing Justinia's target. That
No,
was
it
weird.
isn't.
My character, it did, because now it says Justinia's target is Isaac. It was changing Justinia's targets for me for a moment, which was weird.
It's weird. But now
Um,
you're targeting.
I'm gonna cast
yourself.
the cantrip Blade Ward on myself,
Okay.
giving me resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage.
it.
And then I'm going to.
What are you gonna do? You gonna run?
I'm on a horse, aren't I?
I'm on a horse.
Have you seen them riding this horse backwards?
Well, I don't actually
Puppy!
have any close combat spells.
Hello, puppy.
So you're gonna.
I'm just gonna stay where I am. I'm gonna
Okay.
just do
stay
that.
where you're at. All right then. Ustenia, it's your turn. Creature is lording over you. Seemingly not paying full attention to you.
Well, I'm gonna hit it.
All right.
Do I get advantage because I'm flanking?
You are flanking, and you're not, or you're just neutral, right?
neutral.
You're just straight neutral. Okay.
Yeah, you get advantage, sir.
Yep, you're true.
Oh, I've just looked up at the puppy. Oh,
Been there.
Been there for frigging hours.
Seems slashing damage is doing full damage on the creature, though. Just to point
Yeah.
out.
And well, it is axing it. Axing
I have a longsword. I
a
could have
question.
longsword attack.
And I will attack again.
All right.
No, I didn't hit the advantage.
Oh, that's right. Advantage.
Oh!
And you missed. Oh,
Don't forget, you
unfortunately.
have
won
inspiration.
by
You have bardic
one.
inspiration.
You have bardic inspiration.
Oh, right.
What's the
D8,
dice again?
right? I think it's a D8.
Yeah,
Which one's
Luckily,
the
somebody
D8?
here remembered it, huh?
you
The
need a
D8's
one.
the.
There.
16.
Hold on. I got to double check. I think you might hit
You
it.
said its AC was
AC
16.
16. Yes,
16,
you,
yeah, he needed
you
a
hit
one.
it.
All he had to do was expend the bardic inspiration.
That was good. That was good. Oh, he rolled a 1 on the damage. too.
4.
But that was enough. That was
Oh
enough.
my god. Well done. Holy shit, that was way too hard.
I would like to chop this thing, like be like chop, 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 smashing this thing in pure, absolute barbaric rage.
Yeah, just screaming in Utashian, just going like the
We
old
got some
time.
firewood now.
Yeah, you're just
Oh.
chopping this thing up. By the way, like it's like when you like third chop in, fourth chop in, you see like a black cloud come out from inside of the frozen wooden face and kind of dissipate in the air, and at that point the motion that like it's wood but it's alive, kind of like it's moving, like it's living. After that that black cloud leaves, all motion stops in the creature, and it just looks like a tree with a weird ass face on it on the ground. As Ustenia just, I'll say Ustenia, you get like maybe a good, if nobody stops you, maybe a good like 20 or 30 seconds of just straight like just like keep hitting into it before. I mean,
And
even
Demir is just like, wow, I haven't heard language like that in a while.
I mean, yeah, Demir's just like on his horse, and he's like holding on to his arm that got bitten into by a fucking zombie. But yeah, you just, if nobody stops you, you get like a good 20 or 30 seconds of just straight chopping in before. I mean, even you're just like, you gotta take like a like a break for a second, because that takes the wind out of you if you ever chop firewood before that.
Yeah, it
that
does take a
motion.
second.
Yeah. I'll say. So if they're double dashing, running all the time, away
Yeah,
from you
for a minute.
for a minute and 2 turns, right? And then when the creature dies, they no longer have a master. They're deep in the forest.
Oh, please tell me I can hit it.
Give me a second. Well, the question is if you want to hit it or not. It's still they're in. If
How
you
far away is it?
Because right now they're with that next round before they get next back to you. They're maybe 40 feet every round. They were 20 feet off the map. You were there.
Are they
so
within
they're
120 foot?
They'd be just within 120 feet by the time it would get back to you if you wanted to attack them. They would still have more than half a minute away, or more than half a minute of just straight running at this point, and it's pretty thick forest. So if you give it a second, you think you might just be able to just let them go, and they'll just keep going, and you probably you would lose sight of them within the next like 20 seconds. Just from how thick, because as they're going deeper off the path and stuff, it's getting thicker and it's harder to see.
Roach?
Isaac wouldn't want evil creatures escaping.
Quick
Yes, go
question,
ahead.
Roach.
Yes, go ahead, Sash.
Were any of these undead below CR 1/2? Because if they were, when they failed the turn undead feature, they would have been destroyed instantly because of my destroy undead ability.
Let me
Oh.
see what their CR 1/4.
Then they would have been
yeah,
destroyed
they would have
instantly.
Oh.
crippled.
Oh, so instead of them running, actually
They
technically
just
that
turned to
would've changed.
ash. They just turned to ash. Yeah, that's it.
So
Ash.
actually they're all gone. Yeah.
Ah!
Hey!
Oh, you killed 3 of them.
Yeah. I got 2 of them, alright?
Can't
Still
steal
got
more.
more of them. Wow, that was lucky. Actually, no,
Alright.
I would have gotten 3 of them because one of them you shot after I turned it, and it would have no longer
Yeah.
been there. So, but
Yeah,
fuck
it would have
doesn't
changed the
matter.
combat a bit. It would change the
Yeah.
combat a bit. But
I
okay.
actually only looked at it because I was like, oh, do I have to touch them like you do in Pathfinder? No, it doesn't work that way.
No, playing too much Pathfinder, buddy. Well, actually, there's no such thing as 2 things. It's a good game.
So are we out of combat?
Tabletop.
Yeah.
Yes, you are out of combat.
All the zombies crumpled around us earlier. We just didn't notice.
Yep.
In the
didn't
heat of
notice.
battle, we just hit the corpses.
Yep.
They all
so
just
now
turned
there is
and
ash.
As Ustinia crumples this tree, you just see all the like angel spirits go back into my holy symbol.
I like to think they're like looking. Oh, geez, just go back.
Oh my god. That's
Oh, no.
Oh my Taylor, that's a little. Whew. Ugh. Also, I
Because as
healed
angels,
Demir.
they probably would know all language.
Yeah.
Who are you healing?
I healed Demir. There's a roll already in the,
Oh,
in
yeah,
the thing.
he's-
I
yeah.
targeted him and all that, so he should be fine now.
He's fine. Yeah, he's looking at his arm that at one point had a bite. And
She just whispers like something in Draconic, and his arm just poof, it's good again.
hold on a second. Does he know Draconic? He knows some languages. Demir studies. So
That's fair.
Does he know Draconic? Nope. He knows Common, Elvish, and Utechian. Yeah, that makes
Okay.
sense. Cause yeah.
Yeah.
So-
she whispers something in Draconic which he does not understand, and his arm is.
not.
I understand it. So what do you whisper?
Oh, it's just a simple word for repair. It's just like
Oh, okay.
fix. You know, it's just a healing.
The
word.
magic word.
Yeah.
All right. So you are now in the middle of the forest. Ustenia is pretty fucked up still,
Okay.
compared to his normal bit, and you now have a seemingly like a tree, a weird looking tree, that like instead of roots has like feet, but is
Ugh.
just there on the ground.
So
Completely
once
still.
Ustenia stops with the whole swinging.
Do we
axe
have any
thing-
idea what this might be?
If you want to, I'll let Rivallon, Ustenia. I'll let both of you make intelligence checks or history checks. I'll let you make history checks if you want to see if you've
So-
heard about
Sorry,
something
I'll
like
do that
this.
in my character. Book. Does anybody
of
know
their-
what this might be?
Ooh, 15.
No.
Oh, Ustenia.
Nice.
Ustenia.
You know,
know.
like I do.
Yeah, Ustenia. you after after a couple of seconds, you come down from your rage, and your lower back kind of hurts. You've just been swinging an axe overhead into a tree for a full 30 seconds.
Yeah, swinging this axe overhead and not realizing you're impaling yourself on your blade at the same time.
And you take a second. Huh. You know what this is. You've heard stories of these. In fact, it was a little like it's like one of those boogeyman stories, don't go into the forest at night kind of things that keep kids from wandering off alone kind of stories. But they called this a gnarlwood. It's some sort of evil tree ant that wanders deep dark forests at night, is the way you heard it.
All right, Justinian's back to normal.
These are,
As Midge types in gnarlwood.
this
to see what-
was gnarlwood. We heard many stories growing up of these around the forests at the east.
While
These are
Justinian's talking, I'm
monstrous
like,
evil things.
woo! He's back to normal now. Congrats.
I'm just looking at its spells. My God.
I told you it has some good
Yeah.
stuff. Also, look at it gets 4
Oh,
attacks,
yeah.
and look what the rend ability gives it. That's fucking amazing.
Oh my God. Yeah. Oh shit.
Is there anybody else hurt? I don't think
I'm
so.
good, thanks.
Okay,
As he
then.
yells from back there.
He's
Starts
like,
walking
I'm
forward.
okay. And she just raises one of her fingers.
Though, Usteni, you do remember they did say that these things normally had some sort of like glowing eyes, as if they were. You don't need to use the
map.
No, no, you were making comment about me being miles away, so you know.
All right, we'll go do that. You did have you did remember, Usteni, they did talk about these things having like ruby red eyes, and because you did succeed on that, you look at the creature now, like step over it for a second and like actually look into its eyes. When you saw it, it was very shadowed, but now that the shadow has left,
4d6 plus 13. Oh my God.
so you
Midge is
look at
just
its fucking-
having a small problem with the damage abilities of our previous opponent.
Shit. No, some great
see
things.
it
there.
take
I,
down
for
the
one,
tank of our
welcome our
party.
bark-laden overlord.
this thing had the, I mean, Midge can see it. This thing had the capacity to kill any of you if it got good rolls.
Probably all of us at once if it rolled really well.
Yeah, it could. It was dangerous, especially given the fact that it had basically unlimited zombies. Because if you just kept killing the zombies, it could just raise them up again to animate dead. But you remember, Ustenia, that when you were a kid, they talked about this thing having ruby red eyes, and that gets you interested, and you look at it. And before, the face was very shadowed, but now that the soul or whatever made this thing move is gone, it looks like a normal, like it looks like a knot in a tree, like a face-like knot or hole in the tree, but there are 2 gems where the eyes of a creature would be embedded in the eye holes that are maybe about that big, and they're red.
Okay. I'm going to attempt to extract them.
All right, I'm not even gonna make you check because it's just 2 rubies that are just kind of stuck into some wood. You get a little like belt knife, and you can pop them out. You have-
Shiny!
Honestly, Ustinia deserves to keep those after the hell of a beating he just took.
Just imagine Usteni still got blood on him. It's just going to
I've already healed him already before he started moving. He's already back to normal. Still covered in blood, though.
Isaac is going to do. He's going to carve a symbol of Palor into the wood and put a little bit of holy water on it. Say a few prayers, just like, fuck this shit. I want to make sure that this never gets
stays dead.
taken over. Yeah. Something
Yeah,
doesn't
I'm
come
like
back for
concentrating
this.
the ground. I've got the sensor out. I'm walking about, praying to Bahamut
okay.
to
Why don't you
concentrate the
just
ground.
burn it? Why pray? Just burn the fuck.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah.
Uh,
You
well,
also
we're-
feel a little.
we're in a cult,
Demir
we're in a cult.
Demir speaks up. Didn't they say that you could burn these? Like it didn't like fire. Probably should have. I wish I remembered that earlier. That probably would have come in handy.
It's like, ah, shit, yeah.
Uh, The
It's
only
pretty
I don't
dry
have
out
a,
here, isn't
I
it,
don't
Roach?
have a fire spell that starts fires. I've only got
It's
fireball.
pretty
Demir had a
dry out here,
torch.
Roach, is it? Yeah, I just
Oh,
we
yeah,
just pull out a
that
torch.
one.
Just fucking.
I've got an oil flask as well, actually. Let's put it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might have helped. But yeah,
Yep.
Ustenia, you have two medium-sized rubies. You don't have them appraised, so you don't know how big they are. Just put 2 medium rubies in your inventory, and if you get them appraised, you can see how much they're worth.
Lovely.
There's a whole lot of piles of ashes on the ground where the
yeah,
zombies
I like.
Yeah.
Oh, I could
chuck in
have
the
Molotov
bodies of the
cocktailed
ones
this
that
thing.
weren't destroyed.
Yeah, that would have. You just read the thing. That would have hurt it a lot.
That would have hurted. We just take the
So-
bodies of the zombies that weren't destroyed with the turn undead, just chuck them in on top of the burning.
I have broken every sorcerer rule and not taken fireball, so
Yeah,
Yep.
that's fair. Yeah.
You've literally killed your character. Like
Yep.
in
I
yep.
can take it later.
That's fair.
All right. So yes,
I just
you were out of combat.
I wanted to go thematic, and I took the holy ghost people, which is
All right.
they're doing well. They're putting out a lot of damage.
Mostly.
So yeah, you are in the forest still. You do have an idea of where you're going. Like there's still a path you're following. Nothing's really changed. It's
We're still
combat
going
basically
towards the
latitude.
smoke.
Yeah.
Still going. Which, by the way, smoke not as thick.
Damn
Not
it.
as thick anymore. It's a little. I mean, it's still there because it's against the sky where you can see, but it's not as billowy or as much as it once was. As if a fire was started when you saw it, and now it's kind of run through a little bit, so it's not as big. So
Not that it's been doused.
yeah, no, because that you can douse would actually there'd be a bit more coming
Yeah.
up because that creates more. It's more because if you ever start a fire, there you know that there's a lot of smoke in the start, and most of the life of the fire it's a little bit less, and at the end it's a lot more. So it's kind of in the mid point of fire. So yeah, and you still have a little bit less than a mile, I think, is what we were saying. We
Yeah.
started
Yeah,
We're about a mile away as the crow flies when we got engaged
Yeah.
in this.
I got engaged, yes. So yeah, you still got a little bit less than a mile before you get to where you believe the smoke is coming from. So. Also got a good roll on the zombies that accompany this thing. It's 1d6 skeletons or zombies for
Yeah.
Gnarlwood. I got 5.
You got 5, yeah.
I could have killed all of them and literally made them so you can never bring them back because it's destroy, not
Yeah.
stop. It's literally just they no longer exist.
Well,
Yeah,
you
I
did
lo-
do that.
that's
We
what-
just didn't realize.
You just
Yeah,
didn't
I
realize.
was like,
I
hang
like
on.
I like the idea of the fact that it basically just has 5. Whatever you roll for the zombies, it just has those for the rest of the combat because it can just keep raising them. As long as you don't destroy the body completely, it just raises up another zombie or skeleton. So, but all right. So, what are you doing? Because now you were out of combat and.
I think we need to make tracks and start hunting down this cabin.
Yeah, because I've healed Justinia fully. Everyone's good to go, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't take anything. Down
Yeah,
a couple
alright,
of
so-
spell
I think
slots, but
you-
nothing.
Ustenia's horse is down 2 HP. He got gnawed.
I've
a
got
little
to
bit.
retrieve my horse.
You trained it. So I'm assuming it didn't go too far. It just kind of went a little ways. You can do like I'm assuming you had like a signal, like a whistle or something that you can get its attention to know it's
Just
okay.
press Y.
Well, then it gets glitched in the fence next to the roadway though, and it,
No, it ends up in a tree going. I can't pathway to you.
Speaking of horses, games with horses and shit like that, I'm still pissed that Red Dead has not come to the PC yet. Because
Yeah.
I'm not buying a console for that game, damn it, but I want to play it.
But I want to play it.
I'm not buying a console, but fuck, I might at some point.
No, I'm not. Red Dead 2 is gonna come to the PC.
It has to.
It has
6
to.
years from
Sure-
now.
No, it's. I'm assuming it's going to be as soon as the next consoles come out, like the next gen consoles.
Yeah, probably next year or the year after.
Because
It'll
GTA
come
5.
in line. It will come in line with a remaster.
Yeah.
No. Because GTA 5 came out on the PC when the next gen releases of GTA 5 came out. So I'm assuming they're just going to do the same thing.
Yeah,
when they
the
work
next
out
gen
that.
got a slight remaster in the graphics.
Yeah, and I got the
Well-
ability to go on
Well,
first
yeah, but it's
person
not
and
an.
all
It's,
that.
it wasn't a remaster. It was just the next gen versions of the game. So I'm assuming
was
that's
a
what's going
slight
on
bump
here.
up,
They're just gonna do.
essentially.
They're doing the next gen releases and the PC at the same time, which means it'll probably be next year before we get Red Dead
Yeah,
2. which
or
will
the year
probably-
after maybe, if you're slow on it.
So yeah,
Yeah.
you start heading towards this area. You assume there's some sort of shack or cabin or something from the drawings and goings-ons of the individual that you were following.
Well, that's what we're looking for.
Yeah, that is what you're looking for. Actually, I have to get my notes out now because you guys have been in combat this whole.
Yeah. But we're back on the case.
Okay, so. All right, there we go. Yeah, so you were following Elor the Height. All right. So yeah, you're just going. Are you? Do you have any plans for when you get close by? Are you still doing like the sneaky?
Yeah, I
thing
still
when you
think
get nearby?
I still think Rival tries to sneak around the building. If there's a back door,
Okay.
guards the back door.
Right. Okay.
Do you not
R1's
think
going
so,
to
Rival? Make sure that this possible shard snatching monster is doesn't escape our grasp. Yes.
Okay. I'll go on my own this time.
Yeah.
Okay.
R1 thinks you should stay with the group, but
Okay.
just in case. He's not gonna give you bardic inspiration because he only has 2 left, so he's gonna keep those just in case.
He's only got 2 left. He gets 1 per
He has-
level, right?
He only has 4 marked on his sheet. Does he get 1 per level, or does he get 1 per level? Or
I
don't
think he gets
think-
1 per level.
he only has 4 marked, so if he
Maybe he hasn't. Last time he played was a combat and it hasn't gone back up.
possibility, I'm gonna double check that. But so
Pretty
you,
sure it's 1 per level on Bardic Inspiration. Same as sorcery points.
I'd have
Sorcery
To,
is this?
I'd have to look it up in the I'd have to look it up in the
Hold on, I've got a player's
rulebook.
handbook
Yeah,
in front of me.
You do that. So yeah, you move up until you're within, I'm gonna say a couple hundred feet of where the apex is, where that smoke's coming from, and you're saying you're gonna kind of split off and go around. What exactly are you doing? Are you going ahead to scout? Like
I'm going ahead to scout up to like a few feet from the edge of the.
Oh no, it's charisma modifier, so it is 4.
It's like a few feet before we get to the cabin, kind of scout it out, and then loop around so if there's any back door or anything like that, I can check to make sure of that.
Okay, so you're doing all of that before you go back to talk to the group.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I've
Alright,
got a full
so-
idea of the cabin and the area, and then back, and then set up a plan.
Okay.
You want me to stealth check, don't you?
Well, I'm just before you do that, you all notice as you're going deeper in the forest, it was already getting kind of creepy, and obviously there was also the giant tree that tried to attack you. But
Well, yeah.
yeah, there was that. As you keep going closer and closer, this forest seems more hostile. It was already starting to feel more hostile as you got in, but that was Mikey moving his microphone. We still get the little reverb
Yeah,
thing.
I was just surprised that his light flickered with that as well.
No, he's pointing at the dog that's on its back, going, "Hi, fuss me.
Like, hell. But
I have a
you,
belly here. It's not going to rub itself."
But the light seems to
he
dim
asleep, actually?
even more and become more gloomy the further you move in.
Okay.
And then it gets even worse when you split off at a certain point, Rivallon. You move forward on your own.
Yeah.
Stealth. Give me a stealth check.
Okay, stealth check. That friggin' sucks.
He
Right,
gets
you move
advantage,
forward.
doesn't he, in his is his preferred environment?
No, that just means I don't. If I go through any rough terrain, it doesn't slow me down.
Yeah, we did this
I'm trying to
last
help.
time.
I'm trying to help.
Yeah. Hey, he moves at full speed,
Yeah.
even when he's stealth. Well, he moves at half speed stealthing. Technically, if he was stealthing in a forest, he'd be going 1/4 speed. He'd be going 5 instead.
But because it's
Either
my my class bonus, I move at half speed through
Which is
walls.
15 feet every round. Which, yeah.
That's an unfortunate roll.
Okay. So you move forward, Rivallon,
Mm-hmm.
trying to stay as stealthy as possible, darting tree to tree, kind of sticking to the undergrowth, and you move to a clearing. In the center of a clearing, in the center of this twisted and corrupted woods, you see a lopsided, tall shack. Around it are drying skins of various creatures, and the insides and viscera of many animals left in piles at random ports on the ground. Gnarled blades rest on a small table next to the entrance of this shack, all deeply stained with blood. After a moment to take in this pretty horrible sight, you notice a larger body pinned to the side of the shack. From the neck up, it looks like a normal human male. Middle-aged, a little balding. But from the neck down, the skin's been taken off like a dressed deer. And there's nothing of the interior left. It's all been put on a table next to him. And he's missing his left eye. Shack itself looks to be old and in disrepair. A bit of the roof looks to have been poorly repaired, and the stone walls of the shack have missing stones, and the mortar has decayed here and there, so that a kind of wavering light shines from the interior. You can see some shadows moving inside as they go between the light and the walls. A sickly green and black smoke can be seen drifting up from a small metal pipe at the top of this little shack.
Perception check.
Okay. Go ahead and make a
Oh,
perception.
for 5 minutes.
Christ, that's another 2.
Yeah, it's not good. Yeah,
I don't see anything.
Other than what you see, like I said, there's a human male body stuck onto the side of the shack. There's a lot of dead animals that are like skins drying, and a lot of their like. Actually, it's funny. You don't see the carcasses, but all the organs and stuff are just kind of like sitting in piles here and there. There's maybe about 5 in this shack's area.
Okay, I'm going to break with the plan and fall back.
Okay. For a second, I'm gonna break with the plan. Charge in.
No, I don't have rage to protect me.
Funny enough, neither did your barbarian today.
Normally he does.
Hey, his name's not Rage, okay? His name is Brickwall.
I'm going to
Alright.
remember all this and fall back to the group to kind of.
Hey,
like,
what's Russian for brick?
It's hard to forget all what.
I don't know. Good
yeah,
question, though.
but given the fact we've got entrails and things like that stacked up all over the place, we've got a skinned body and things pinned to the wall. I'm thinking if I decide to move around, I may end up getting myself ambushed, given my stealth check was so hideously pathetic.
All right. So you fall back,
Mhm.
slowly falling back, and Yeah, alligator crawl backwards. And it doesn't take you too long before you get back to the group.
I expedition dump all over them.
So, Karpich apparently is the Russian for brick.
Nice.
Karpich.
It'll be
Okay.
Mongolian.
This sounds like this could be the place.
I didn't have an easy time getting close. It's the wood is extremely dark and foreboding. It was very hard to stay concealed, so I didn't go around the back.
Okay.
There is definitely people inside, though. You can see them through the holes in the wall, which could mean they could use them as firing slots for bows or crossbows.
We'll just have to try and get around the building as soon as possible then.
Mm-hmm.
In terms of surrounding. But okay, let's all move together.
Let's go.
Oh,
I stay in the back because
does
Yeah.
does anybody want to take my spare set of manacles, just in case you get to the person before me?
I will probably be
tap
shooting
my
from
own
long
set.
range. I would give them to Astinia.
I'll just kill him. Why'd you leave
R1.
him in
Give them to
manacles?
R1.
Kill him and bring him back.
I give my manacles to Alwyn.
air.
I would advise that Sesh
You know he's
stays
guilty
back,
of crime.
given
you kill him.
her
Why
problems
do
with... I'll shut up.
Because sometimes death is too easy a punishment, good sir.
He has a point.
This person has kidnapped children. I would like to see here the full justice of the law come against this man.
Like beheading or hanging him in some city center, which means that it's exactly the same outcome. You just put him on a little pedestal, have some old person shout words at him, and then you do exactly what I suggest anyway. You kill him. What's the difference?
Demir nods his head. He agrees with Ustenia in a way.
Means we don't have to do it. Plus, we
I
have
believe
Then
this
that
is
makes you
right.
cowards.
I believe there's a small cultural divide here where I don't think we should get into the ethics. We've got a bad guy to catch.
fair.
Okay.
Alright. So you all head up as a group? I'm asking, are you all heading up as a group?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
With
right.
Sesh at the back, because she has the most trouble with stealth.
Yeah,
Alright.
she's also got like pretty good passive perception. So if anyone tries to sneak up behind us, she's good at that. Hopefully,
Alright.
maybe.
Everybody, give me stealth check.
Oh boy!
Yes! Finally!
I can feel it. I can already feel the pain before.
Okay.
I realize.
Oh no! Ustenia!
It's a natural 20 for
He's
R1.
not gonna be good.
Natural one for Ustenia.
Come on, roll dice, please, so I can stop. There you go.
Oh, it's a
That's
natural
the one.
dash as
Oh
well.
hell yeah! That's a 0, boys. Ah.
Okay.
Kill me.
And that's also a, and because of,
Hopefully this
Dem-
is equaled out by a party roll. With,
Well, it is a party roll, but Demir also it took a disadvantage. He rolled a 14 and a 4 and took 4 because he has plate armor. Or he's it's not plate armor. He has half plate, right? He's got something.
Half plate, I think you said.
Yeah.
Does half plate give disadvantage?
Pretty sure it does. I'm pretty sure it's like the highest.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because
medium
it's
armor you can
automatically
get.
applied. It's automatically applied in
Yeah.
the system.
Okay.
Remember on the thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
He has disadvantage. So that's a 1, a 1, and a 4.
And a
Plus
0.
a 20, 17, and 20. Because R1 rolled a natural
No,
20.
18. It's an 18, not a 17.
Oh yeah, well, I was actually taking the straight rolls because just to counteract the ones, but so that's a 26, 18, 2, 24, 5, and 0.
It's a bad time. I don't know.
I'll say it. Okay. All right. I know what you. Okay. All right. There's some problems here and there. Stenya and Demir aren't necessarily the most stealthy persons. So for like the first little bit, you both have your horses with you. Like you're not riding them anymore, but you still had them behind you until both of them made noises. Then you
And Sesh is 7'3" and bright
Yeah, and-
silver, so it's hard to hide in the dark forest.
Just
Sesh-
glints of sunlight.
just stepped on a couple of branches here and there, made some noise.
Gave us some Fallout 76 style god raids.
Yeah. But it's on average, the people that did not like fail
Mhm.
rolled really well. So I'll say on average you did okay. You other three kind of
We suck. We know.
waved off Ustenia and Demir like put the horse away. Put the horses away.
What are you doing?
Why are you bringing the horses?
Then there's me, who's just like, I'm just bad at this.
Arwa-
I'm sorry.
Arwan tries guiding you a little bit, Sash, like through
Here, give me your hand. I'll guide you.
Really?
Away from certain areas that would be
Behind trees
Worse to
where
walk
they
around.
pause,
Yeah.
and he's going, "Don't
he
worry, I'll
pauses.
take care of you."
He pauses. So on average,
Pervert.
on average, it's average. On average, it's average. So yeah, okay.
It's a C grade. I pass. I'll take it.
So you get to the edge of the clearing. Isaac, give me a perception check.
I believe there's a saying that says C's get degrees, so I'll take it.
That's not great. That's a 9.
It's a 9. Well, it's high enough for the DC. You see an adult human body on the side of the shack wall that is missing its skin and viscera from its neck down, and is missing one left eye. And you can still see
Left eye.
left eye, and you can see that is Ilir Dahai, the individual that you saw in the market about a day ago.
Ah,
Problematic.
guys. The
Well,
You
flayed
need to
gentleman,
actually whisper.
the flayed gentleman stuck to the wall there is the man we're looking for.
Found him.
Mm-hmm.
Mission
He's
accomplished.
also missing his left eye.
Oh no! I just put that together.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. Ziggy.
Why is this god all of a sudden so interested in fucking around with people?
Well, I don't think it's specifically us this time, but I think that said, God has gained more power. God's work of power from followers and actions. More actions are happening. The God itself is getting bolder.
We're gonna have to kill Zagul at some point. Can you kill a god?
Gotta kill a god at some point.
I
Look how
mean-
it's nonchalantly you just said that.
Kratos just walks in like, yes.
Shit, we gotta.
He's
It's like somebody going like, shit, we gotta kill Thor. Damn it.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Hang on, wait a
not
minute.
really
We have to
Thor,
kill a
though.
god? Must be a Tuesday.
Hey, that is a decent thing to go drinking after about. But anyway, we will never have to. We need to go. We
Oh,
need to
he's
go.
rolling. He's rolling. This is bad. He's rolling. We need to do something.
Okay, we need to surround this building.
Okay, so who's
Okay,
going where?
all the non-stealthy people, don't move.
Freezes in place.
Okay, yeah.
All the stealthy people, let's go.
Okay, Ustinia, Sesh, and
Ustinia's
Dimir.
brother.
Mir.
you
I
you
have names.
you big burly friends. You were in charge of the front door. If anything bursts out there, you take it out. Within reason. If it's a child or anything escaping, you use your judgment.
Wait,
You're not stupid.
Better,
Wait.
use Sesh's judgment.
I've worked with people in the past where I needed to specify. Not necessarily you guys
Que-
have it.
Question. Thank you.
Mhm.
I'm not as experienced when it comes to this. Do, when you say deal with, do you mean kill anything that obviously anything bad comes through
yes.
immediately, not wait for order?
If it's of this, what? If it's
If it's attacking you, kill it.
hostile
See
intent.
why I ask. See
Yeah,
why I
hostile intent, attack, not of this world. Yeah, Greer. If it's someone running, try to detain because we might need to ask more questions now that our one lead is dead.
Right, don't know about that one. I don't know about that one.
Try your best.
Yes.
Sesh, I'm going to give you manacles instead, and I'll
I have manacles already. You're good.
Okay, no worries. So R1 myself, and you have got manacles.
You look responsible. Take the taser.
Rivallon.
Yes.
Rivallon, try and flank the building so you have vision on both the front and the back, so you can shoot if they run out the front, shoot if they run out the back. Best place for you. R1, you
Isaac,
take the
look over there. And I disappear into a cloud of smoke with my super stealth.
And I will take the
did
far
all that,
side
that's
from
funny.
you to do the same. Okay. Break.
So you're doing like a kite
Diamond.
formation.
Yeah, kite formation. 3 at the bottom, front
Three
door.
of the heavy bottom.
R1 at the top,
Spread top. Got it.
and then range on the side.
Got it. I'll arrange that.
I
I know what you're going with, but I was immediately.
Then of course there's
give me a second.
the 6 foot tall Uteshian, the 6'4" tall
Oh,
Uteshian,
and-
and a 7'3" Dragonborn walking up to the front door.
When
Demir's
we're all
not that tall. He's not.
I said
he's,
6 feet because he's a bit shorter. I think he said he's a good bit shorter than
He's a good bit shorter.
than
yeah.
Uteshian.
when
A 6 foot
we're all in
Uteshian, a
position-
6'6" Uteshian, and
I'm
a
going to
7
give you
foot
all-
Dragonborn walk into a bar.
I'm gonna give you
None
all.
of
'Cause
them
you
ducked.
spent some time talking at the end of the Gnarlwood fight. I'm gonna give you a short rest, just as
Oh, cool.
nice.
Thanks.
just because I'm nice.
Thank you, God.
Once we're all in position, I will demand they leave the building.
Okay. Who's on the left and right of the who's on the left side of R1? Who's on the right side of R1?
I'm on the right. Rivallon's on the left. As you're looking at it.
If they're running, taser them. If they're not running, taser them until they do run.
Just shocking grasp.
Oh, I need shocking grasp just to go taser.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why do you think I took it as Cosworth? Because that's funny as hell.
I know, it's even funnier that I'm essentially a police officer.
Which map are we using?
give me a minute. I'll share it with you.
Easy.
I want it now.
I've got to adjust everybody.
Roach, I've just
I
sent
will
you a-
turn this campaign around.
I will turn this campaign around. You will do it. I've just sent you a token for my spiritual weapon if you want to add it because it's a cute little
I
thing.
have to do it. I have to do it later because it's an involved.
Yeah,
process
do it
to
whenever you
get the
feel like it.
tokens
It's
on
there
the
though
show.
if you wanna. It's cool.
Yeah. Right now it'll just be a W. That
That's all right. That's all right. It's a nice big W.
okay.
'Cause, you know, we all take dubs in this place. You know, nothing but W's.
Share sheet. Char sheet.
Char sheet.
Char sheet. I've got to go back to the battle map screen.
Oh yeah.
Lots
I'm
of
going back
battling
to the
today.
battle map
It shows
music.
more of the screen, less of our faces, basically.
Oh, but our faces are great though. Rivals look. Oh, that was so perfect. He's just like, Bish, what are you saying? Oh my god.
Alright.
That was funny. I'm sorry.
Okay. Got all that. The sheet was shared, so you should all have it.
Yeah,
It's loading.
Yeah, it's loading.
it's loading.
I see.
It should be a lot quicker, hopefully, with the.
It is a lot smaller, I think.
Well,
it's
it's
a-
yeah.
so.
It
Oh
was-
wow! So
it's-
this hut is bigger than I thought it was. I'm guessing, but
Yeah.
the spray out of us.
I mean, I
If
mean,
you
it's
zoom
a-
out on the map, you can still see where
It's
we are.
I don't
Oh,
know how
yeah.
to measure distance. Right here.
Yeah, the tokens have like loaded in at least.
Yeah.
It's about I guess it's 40 feet from wall to wall on the thing. It's a couple of hexes. Or
It's like a
not
small
hexes.
warehouse, essentially,
Yeah.
or a storage shed, or maybe like an actual stable or something. Something like that.
Yeah. Yee.
Yeah.
All right. Let me know when you all loaded in, and then we'll get to the next bit. Yeah.
I mean,
it's,
Oh, I mean, you need to reset your thingy
I can
all
see
at
my
once.
tokens. I
We're
can
in
see all the
combat.
tokens. I just can't see the texture map yet. So
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what we're waiting on. That's what we're waiting on. So we don't want to start without everybody knowing
Roach,
what
would
the
it
hell's
be alright
going
if you
on.
moved me in between Yesenia and Demir? Like,
You kind of are. There's a tree. You're all around.
that's
a tree.
fair. Yeah, if there's a tree in the way, that's fair. Yeah.
You'll see it eventually.
Yeah, when it loads in.
I think at this point the limitation isn't your internet; it's my uploads.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Transferring the map to you. That's the
My
problem.
upload, I think, is like 50 as well, which is pretty good.
Yeah, you know why? Why don't you not fucking rub it in?
Why don't you not just fucking die already? Piece of shit.
Oh, wow. Wow. Calm.
That's all. That's what Roach is actually saying to me. Just fucking die already. It's fine. Don't worry.
No, no.
I thought you were telling
Internet.
Roach to die. I was like,
O-
wow.
Only if I get your.
Only get my what? Sorry, you cut out.
Only if I get your internet.
Oh, okay. No,
Yeah,
it's
no,
not part of the
whatever.
deal. Sorry.
'Cause I only have 1.5.
Ooh, yeah, I used to have that. That was garbage.
My phone
as they
internet's
say.
better than that.
Yeah, my
Hey, how
phone
about you-
internet. My 4G
How about you?
data was better
How
than
about
that.
you? How about you?
How about you shut the fuck up?
not?
I get 50 gig of data as well, so I could hotspot your computer for when we play this. If I was close enough.
If you're
Just
close
ship
enough,
the phone to him and then hotspot it. Don't worry, it's fine.
Yeah, yeah.
See, this is
Yeah.
why I can't wait for Starlink to be a thing, because I am almost guaranteed that that's going to be a faster internet service than what I'm getting right now for probably the same.
You said that for about a year now as well.
Hey, there's 4 launches scheduled before the end of, and that's 60 satellites per launch.
What's this map called? I'm gonna close it and reopen it.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's called for you guys. 1 second.
You could probably just go to the new ones and it'll be like the top.
Dark
right?
Shack. Be Dark Shack.
Dark Shack.
Dark
It's
Jack?
the
Wait.
because the Dark Shack is a little old place where we can murder bad guys.
Or in
Dark
this case,
Shack,
skin people.
baby. If you see a crumpled shack in the middle of the woods.
Really?
Please stop.
Ceased. It's cruel and unusual torture.
Sorry, it's just the B-52s, guys.
The bombers? What are you doing over there?
That's the
in
band.
England right
That's the band's name that sing Love Shack. B-52s.
I was
It is.
trying to make a joke about, you know.
They used to do
all of a
Rock
sudden-
Lobster.
Yeah, it's great. All of a sudden, these B-52s are going to start appearing over England again because it's like fucking World War III just in the country.
Okay. Yeah, it was so outdated that we're still
Oh,
using
come
B-52s,
on.
you imagine? Yeah, this is slow, man. Did you try that
Road is
preloading
like-
thing this time, or did we forget?
Shut
We
up.
forgot.
It's well, we're having to. This is the only map we're gonna have to load today. If we.
If we load.
If
Is
Shut
there? Can we start like? Because obviously I'm gonna be role playing the come out with your hands up thing. Could we start that at least?
well, I wanted to make sure everybody liked where they were before we
Oh,
went
right.
and did everything. But
Okay.
how is every single one of these tokens tilted? What you're making?
I can't even see the tokens.
Some people.
Oh, I can't zoom out on the map.
Oh, I
you gotta
have.
zoom out pretty hard.
I have. I've been rolling my mouse wheel back so much.
Fun fact on the song Love Shack. I used to be in a band that gigged that.
Oh.
I was in a function band growing up, and there was 3 singers, so we could cover it really well.
In the
So we had a
Love Shack,
female
baby.
singer and 2 male singers. So
So I'm gonna say, well, either way, while you're all getting into, when you all got into position, throw that
You
book
okay
down
there,
in the
Roach?
bucket. I'm fine. I'm fine. While you're all getting into position, you see it would be Ustenia, Sash, and Demir, and I would say also Rivallon scenes, because there you would be in line of sight. R1 and Isaac from their position do not see this side of the shack. The front door opens, and you see a second.
What's this druid bitch? I'm gonna fucking lose my mind.
You see you maybe could guess feminine figure walk out.
How anime do they look? On a scale of 1 to 10.
It's. Let me describe.
Evangelion.
Let me describe. You see a female figure walk out that may be like morbidly obese, kind of size, green tinted skin, pockmarked, very unhealthy, wearing like some very old, broken and tattered kind of garment. All of her accessories are made of like bones, like little bones, like finger bones and like small creature bones, stuff like that. Just a whole bunch of that, and bits of animal skins hanging, some dry, some wet from bits of her being. And you see her walk out of the shack in a very kind of waddling, prodding fashion to one of the piles of organs on the ground, of animal organs. You see her kind of pick up a couple of handfuls of nondescript organ and yeah, kind of just picks it up, puts it into her hand. It's like a small handful, and takes a pouch, drops it into a pouch, and closes it. And you can see her kind of like shake it a little bit. Open it back up, and she takes out what looks to be like desiccated at this point. Starts waddling back to the shack, and she's biting into it and taking bites and eating as she walks back to the door. So it takes maybe a minute to do.
So what's like the usual thing for cannibalism?
Well, it's definitely not legal for me.
Yeah.
Before she gets to the door.
You're not seeing this.
You haven't
I'm
seen
not.
it. You're not
Yeah.
seeing
Oh.
it.
R1 and Isaac cannot see it. Only
Oh,
Rivallon,
I heard R1 and Isaac. I saw it. I heard it the other way. Sorry.
no, only Rivallon, Ustenia, Demir, and Sash see it.
Has anyone else got the map yet?
No.
But if one person gets it, it will slowly cascade through.
So does
What
nobody
happened
have
last
it?
time.
Nobody has
Nope.
it at all. Lost.
F.
Sure.
Everyone in all the chats right now, press F.
Pay your respects for the map load.
Pay your respects for Roach's internet, I think you mean.
You read that on my chat, Midge. Is she grot
Oh.
bags?
Also, the reason I asked if she was anime because you said feminine-ish, and I was like, oh, do you mean I can't tell, or because they're so like, I was expecting, the standard anime trope of them being so undiscernible that you just assume. But no, she's
No.
just incredibly obese and probably needs like to stop praising Nurgle in her free time, maybe.
Yeah. Have you ever seen, I think, the Darkest Dungeon, like, Wit?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Mm.
I was playing that earlier, actually. Great game.
Mm.
Sequel coming out
It's a very
soon.
good game. Yeah, that's kind of
Fine.
the that's kind of the look you're looking at right there.
Okay.
Except more like with lots of bone
Yay.
accessories and stuff that's hanging from her.
Do you want to put me in a pot?
We could also do this where one person where we could like manually do the load, so one person, everybody but one could close and wait, or everybody but one could like drop out of the game for a bit and then do that. That'd be the other way of doing it.
Well,
That'd
I
be the
can't
other
see
way.
the creature right now, can I? So I'll
No.
close my map for now. I'll close my map for now.
We have
See
no
if
way to
that's what you guys
contact
do.
everyone that's not next to us,
I'm
right?
gonna
Because we
close
don't have
my
any
map
sending
as well,
stones
it's
or
not
spells or
really
anything like that, right? I don't think. No.
We all
Yeah,
closing the
nobody
map.
has,
I'll close the
well,
map.
all but
I've
all
closed
but
it.
one person.
We'll leave
should, or
Utari up.
we could.
No,
But
I've
he
already closed.
closes.
Oh,
So
I'll.
rival will leave yours open.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, I turn to Justinia and give him this like, what the fuck look? Like, what the fuck did we just see?
You kind of just shrug.
I'm looking. I then like look around the tree at the mirror to make sure he's okay.
Yeah, he's a weird guy. Quite a
He's
bit.
like,
yeah, this isn't normal.
he's like, man, this isn't normal for me. You know, our brother gets
No.
involved in some weird shit. Essentially, is what he's learning.
That there. Well, yeah, we kind of knew already. Sure, this one up there. That ready. Anybody have it
Roach,
yet?
Would there
Anybody
be?
at all?
I got a question. Gotta pass some time. Would there be any kind of cult, religiously or otherwise, that I would have heard of, maybe that lives like this?
Lives like this.
Yeah, like they live in the middle of nowhere.
Lives in
they-
this
they-
squalor.
Yeah, they
Uh,
eat what they can, and they tend to be diseased and, you know, ugly.
Go ahead and do a But I'm thinking some people just have to leave the game and join back in or something.
Oh,
like that would
oh.
be a good way.
Yes!
All
He
right.
has it.
You got it?
Yes, I have.
Yeah, Rival's got it.
I'm gonna open up the map real quick. See if I have it now.
I've got it. I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got it.
Oh, I can see
Alright.
why they
Map
couldn't see. Yeah,
Which
makes
map
sense now.
name?
It's called
Dark
Dark Shack.
Dark Shack.
Dark Shack,
Yeah,
baby.
you don't
Haven't got-
know of any that match this like exactly, especially given the fact there's like I mean you know of cannibals.
Yeah, a
Like,
cannibal
that's-
cult, so I imagine her thing as well.
Yeah, like deep into the Grey Waste, you've heard of them. Not you haven't dealt with them directly, but you've heard of them. But it's
Mhm.
not. Yeah, not in like cities or things. So, but they don't. Nothing. It is the eating kind of makes sense in that context, but everything else doesn't really fit too well.
Fair.
And I mean, the closer you look at her, the like something's off. Something's off. So when you're
Could I
looking at
roll
her.
perception to see if I notice anything that's definitive about her?
I was actually going to
That's
ask that myself.
Yeah.
Both go ahead and both of you do it then.
Oh my god, dice. Stop.
Oh,
Can't 20.
roll above a 10. Ah!
Nice.
20.
Nice.
Yes.
Still rolled a 13 though, so eh.
From what you can tell, definitely humanoid, but the face is elongated. Still very fat, so a lot of the detail is muted, but elongated, a very long pointed nose, white hair, sickly green skin, like
What's Shrek
Ve-
doing out here?
not as green as Shrek, but like a little lighter than that. Gnarled hands, but with kind of very sharp nail, almost claw-like. on there, and yeah. Other than that, just, you can't really make a definitive on that.
Trollish, orcish sort of thing.
Not really like that, because those have very telltale features, like a
Like
nose,
tusks,
is very
yeah.
tusks and stuff. Not that. You don't see any tusks or anything. Just like a very
Not a
long.
green skin. She's just got green skin.
She's just got green skin. Yes.
Fair.
And I can already see
Might want to
Midge
get that
Well-
gallbladder checked out.
Certain.
Somebody better do something.
Just 'cause I got-
So yeah, she's
I can't see
after
it,
after. Yeah, no, you can't see that. Has everybody got the map now?
No,
Oh, my bad.
You don't have the map. Okay.
I
okay, so
don't.
Atari-
Do
so,
you, Rival?
So,
Sorry, do you, Itari?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Utari does.
F.
So you're the last one, but
Yep.
that means you'll get yours pretty quick because it'll
Yeah.
be the first one. It'll be the only one loading in.
Oh no, it is what I think it is. Close that page pretty quick.
Roach is just like, I'm gonna take my glasses off right now and tell you to stop being such a meta little bitch.
Being a meta bitch.
That's why I closed the page. I don't want to meta it.
Okay. But yeah, so you see why you can't see, obviously. Isaac. So yeah, she
Yeah,
picked up some
there's piles of offal in the way.
piles of offal in the way. She picked up some offal and put it in a bag. Came back out, dried and desiccated, and she started chomping on it. She's walking back.
That
to
just,
the
to
door.
me, sounds like she's got like a bag of desiccated coconut that she's just sprinkled on the.
So what are you doing? She's. I'm giving you because of the map loading things. I'm giving you a little extra time. But what are you doing there? Are you letting her go back in, or are you? What's the plan?
I don't plan on attacking or moving closer for the moment.
Okay. So it's up to Rivallon. Oh, and also Ustenia, you see this as well. And Demir's following your lead, Ustenia, because he just got he saw you die.
Sesh, what are you
so.
doing?
Well, we know there's a couple inside. We don't know how many. But even if there's only one more inside, they're separated for now.
I'm gonna kind of follow Sesh's lead here.
All right.
Which
Sesh,
means
Sesh
it's down
said
to...
she wasn't doing anything. So.
Yeah, so I'm nothing. I'm hunkering down for a minute as well.
All right. So the two Teshins are looking to the dragon, or the dragonborn, and just.
She's like hunkered
Isaac?
down a little bit. She's got her pinks in the hand. She's ready.
Hold.
Yeah, hold.
No,
Hold the line.
Rivallon's been around Isaac for a while, so I figure he would have picked up what Isaac would say in this kind of situation. What would Isaac say in this kind of situation?
I can't see you.
No, I know. What would Isaac say in this situation if he was where Rivallon is?
Hold on.
Ah,
Hold on,
he'd
hold
probably-
on.
he'd-
Hold on. No, hold on. Rivallon, make an intelligence check.
Oh, damn it. We are so screwed.
Make an intelligence check, Rivallon.
Intelligence check.
Ooh, good roll.
Okay. Isaac.
15.
Isaac. Yeah, Isaac. Roll a dice. Roll a 1d4. A 1, 2, or a 3 is. Well, I was gonna say do that in the hidden part.
Oh,
or
sorry.
Make it hidden. So roll again, just like find a dice or something like that. 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, and 3 is what you would actually say, and a 4 is
What you
not what
wouldn't.
you would say.
Wait, he rolled a 2. I'm taking that.
No,
Hold
no,
on.
he's rolling in the he's rolling in the
Okay.
blind.
Isaac would undoubtedly tell the creature to stop where it is, and
No, he wouldn't.
The problem is I have no idea if that's
it,
right or not.
If it went into the building, he'd it would be resisting arrest.
Burn it down.
Burn
We're
the
Wacoing
whole
this.
fucking building.
We're gonna
Seeing
Waco
as-
this shack.
Question:
Yeah.
Yes.
This is a DM question. I'm not gonna say because I know what it is.
Son of a
Would
bitch,
Isaac
maybe.
know if Isaac gets eyes on it? Will he know what it is? Because is this the sort
have
of
to-
thing that he would have come across as an inquisitor?
We'll have to get to that.
Okay.
We'll have to
we'll
get to
get to
that.
that at some point.
We'll get
You
to
son
that.
of a bitch.
We'll get to that. First thing is, that's what you think Isaac would say, Rivallon, if he was in your situation. Whether or not that's correct, I actually have no idea if that was the right or wrong.
Exactly.
It
I'm not
could
saying
be
find
it
out
wasn't.
later.
It
We'll
could
find
be
out later.
either.
Yeah, we'll find out later
Find
when
out
we
in the next
grill
episode.
Midge for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I wanna
I
know
draw
that
my
role.
bow. Keep it nice and taut on
Alright, so
target,
you-
and then
you're-
call out.
Okay. So what do you say?
What?
What is Rivallon saying?
I am not. I'm just going with what Isaac said. That was because that would be what my character thinks he should say.
Okay, so stop. You're under arrest. Is that what
Yeah,
you're?
yeah. The general gist. Go anywhere and we'll rip your legs off and beat you to death with them.
We have the shack surrounded. Come out with your hands up.
And when
Maybe
Session's
not
out,
like
you
that,
see-
but yeah, that's the general gist.
Session's ready to move in now.
I'm gonna
Session's
move
ready
in
to
with like
move.
my shield and axe or like rifle.
We're
and
ready.
Start
We're
doing
ready.
evil.
Okay,
So
so
the
everybody's
riot,
just
the SWAT
bursting
team
out.
is ready in the background with their shields up and
Just imagining they're
With
making
hearts.
that noise. Hut, 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 hut. Because
Yeah.
because they both have shields and swords.
yeah, and she has a shield in the middle with the mace. Just go, 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 go.
The riot's going on. Hold on, I have to actually figure out what the hell she'd think of this whole situation. Not highly of it. So.
And you're holding the action to like shoot her if she runs inside, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's
Wait,
why I've
no,
drawn the
specifically,
bow.
yeah, specifically, I want to know. You're holding an action. You have to say what you're holding an action for, and that so it has to be.
If she runs or attacks any of my colleagues, like makes move
Okay.
towards, I can immediately let loose.
If she looks to go hostile, basically.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's okay. That makes sense.
If she does not comply.
So hold on a second.
I will Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
So
Arrow Lucis.
That's my Ford impression. Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
Don't know why, but he's Texan.
I'm gonna hit him with a little Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
Is this like Texas Walker Ranger?
I have no
it's,
idea.
it's season 2 of Critical Role. There's a warlock in it who's a half orc warlock.
who's
played by-
who's a hexblade, and because but they've made it now. He's a texblade. Is the meme?
Yeah.
He's a tex.
Because the accent the
It's a-
voice actor uses is Texan, so whenever he says Eldritch Blast, it's Eldritch Blast.
God. Okay. So. You see her stop, just mid-bite into what looks to be either some sort of kidney or liver that's like
Oh.
dried out, like a raisin that she's biting into.
You. That's all I'm gonna say to that one.
And it's kind of like, it's so. Hold on. So you've all. So where are the bottom crew? Where's the
We're
bottom?
still hiding.
The
We're waiting
wrecking
for,
crew?
for her to move.
Okay, so you've got your shields and stuff out to go, but you haven't gone out yet. Is that
Yeah,
what
we
you're
haven't
saying?
gone out yet. We're waiting for her reaction to what Rivallon just said, and the second she says something bad, I'm moving. Second she like starts talking shit,
Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
slowly lowers the nondescript organ, and smiles with like very crooked teeth as she slowly turns toward the side of the voice. Can't see you because you're hidden with like natural 20. You shouldn't have come here. She's invisible.
Okay. Oh. Yeah. This is what I think it is.
With a flurry of her, I will give you an attack at disadvantage on this, but with a flurry from her offhand, she ceases to be. She's no longer there, but you can attack with a disadvantage attack. I'll tell you if that's
ooh,
21.
21. That actually does hit. So go ahead and roll
Your
damage.
disadvantage 21. Fuck it. I love rangers. Oh, there was a meme that came up this week though for a D&D ranger that really suited rival. It was like you just hear a fling and the arrow sticks into the rogue of the party. And it goes, and there's a note attached to the arrow. The barbarian's reading it and he goes, I, a ranger, have joined the party. Yay! and then the rogue just goes, no! And then another arrow flies out and hits the rogue and it goes, and there's a second note and it goes, if I wanted to kill the rogue, I would have. And then the paladin just goes, I like the ranger.
Fair.
But
I just
so-
remember
so you-
the one that I think it was Mikey or it's
Yeah, me.
Utari put it up, and it was like a bard with a guitar, like a paladin with a baseball bat.
Oh, a
And-
D&D
and then-
party, but
and-
if they're all soldiers, like,
Yeah,
stacked up on
and
the
then you
road.
got the ranger with the actual frigging weapon.
Yeah.
The gun, yeah.
Okay, so Rivallon, you unleash your arrow. It looks like maybe she wasn't quick enough when she went invisible. Didn't think you had the speed. You can see like a splash of green blood, kind of like on the ground. It's not dripping. Like you're not able to track where she is, but you did hit with the thing. Not like you didn't embed, but it kind of went through, like clipped.
Is that
through,
concentration?
Like a bit of.
That's a
Oh,
good question.
bitch, it just goes invisible and it comes straight back.
Straight back.
Fuck.
What the friggin' hell? Who knows that, Renai?
You rolled
I feel
that.
so
Hold on a
bad for that.
second. Hold on a second, because she makes
It
a
is
concentration.
concentration. Oh my god.
It is a concentration check. It is a concentration. Well, it's not an invisibility spell. It's a specific effect
Yeah.
of her being. But she has to make a Constitution saving throw, and she has to make at least. Oh fuck! She rolled a 1.
You should not have come it. Fuck!
My fucking you dick.
And as she's kind of reeling from the pain, as she's reeling from the pain and
well-
becoming corporeally, it just
No,
going.
that was-
I
that
killed
was-
someone who was in a massive load of it. See?
Still gets the second attack. 'Cause it's
No,
Yeah.
no, he was holding. It wasn't. No, he holding attack holds the action. That isn't his. That he just holds his attack.
Yeah, and
That's
at
how it
his
works.
level he gets 2. He gets 2 strikes.
I get 2 strikes.
Hold on, just gonna do some clarification.
That's fine.
Gotta look at some rules here, boys.
Our survey says.
Oh, survey says,
Uh,
frack!
But even so, it's funny that she's just come back into view. Like,
It's still funny. It's still fucking funny. Yeah.
yeah, even if he doesn't get the second attack, that is almost perfect for rival. Like, the bitch goes invisible, he just shoots her while she's invisible, and she comes instantly back.
Okay,
Just
the
like-
consensus on the DM on some DM forums that I frequent is yes.
You get a second attack.
You get
Roll
a second
them
attack.
bones.
Yes, you do.
Bones boy.
I will
Roll
do
them
that, and
bones.
then we're going to be rolling initiative.
Ooh.
Ah!
Ah.
Hang on.
All
Identify creature 3.
Oh no. There's-
Okay.
Roach.
There's at least
We've got a
3.
coven. We've got a coven, guys.
You got that. We got that encounter in Darkest Dungeon where it's like that beast eater worm thing and 3 witches.
Oh god, yeah, I remember that one.
You think you know what this is?
You think
Okay.
you know it? I don't know. I'm not the meta person here, right?
So,
Mitch?
oh, Rivallon got a shit initiative that time. I don't know why I called you out on that because Demir got an even worse one. That was
How
a
did I
pretty
roll
bad
this?
initiative.
Oh my god! I rolled well
Oh
again.
my god! I rolled well.
Yeah.
My god.
Sesh got a high initiative for God's
I rolled a
sakes.
17 on the dice to get that. That's stupid.
Question for
Inch?
Roach. How tall is
Yeah.
the shack?
I'd say maybe. Like the thing is that it goes like it's a round shack and it kind of goes up at a point and is tipped off to the side. I'm saying the tallest point's maybe 25 feet high.
Okay.
But the average height of the walls is maybe 9 or 10 feet, just like total above. Like it's just like a very. The thing is, it would be a normal. It would actually be a nice shack if it was in repair, but it feels like stretched and curved and like crooked, like it's been warped a little bit. But okay, we'll start with Isaac.
Okay.
Isaac, you just heard. You heard Rivallon call out orders that. I mean, protocol didn't necessarily get followed on that point, but I mean, the gist was okay when it came to thing. And then you heard
He
like a foreboding female voice, nothing for a split second, and then, ow, fuck!
Okay. Incorporeal wings, bonus action.
All right. You now
And
have
I'm gonna go
wings.
25 feet up and 5 feet forward.
Hold on a second. I'm gonna make sure we lock the tokens. Okay. So you're 25 feet high, and then 5
5
feet
foot
forward.
forward. Yeah.
All right.
Can I see whatever this creature is from that angle? The height and the.
No, she's way too close to the walls. She's way too close to the wall for you to be able to see. You'd basically be 25 feet up from where you're at, because look at how far away from you are from the shack. You'd be.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wouldn't work. You can actually
Is this shack
even
made
where
of
you.
wood?
No, the walls are stone.
Is the roof made of thatch?
like. No, it's made of wood, and like there's a couple of bits of like plates of like thin metal that have been used to repair bits. Like
Damn.
it's a hodgepodge piece of shit.
I was gonna try and hit it.
Catch it on fire. Where the
Yeah.
potential. You do know you're here to rest.
Oh,
Never mind.
children! Shit! No, don't worry.
I should have said shit. I said his shit. He set, he set the thing
My
on fire, and you just hear. "Ah!" From inside.
Can you
I was
imagine?
just like, oh no.
No, I forgot why I was here.
Sesh would just
Halo,
be
no.
creating water to just like just put it out. That'd be amazing.
To be
Okay,
fair, I
I'm
can
gonna
create
use
like
my
30 gallons
action
of it,
to
so
move
yeah.
30 feet there.
Okay.
So I'm double moving.
Okay.
Double moving.
From there, I will say you can see it. You can see.
I don't want to
I-
announce my position though right now. Now that I've worked harder to get here.
Yeah, but you see what's been described already.
Okay. Do I know what this is now?
beast- Go ahead and make a history check.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, buddy.
You mean does Isaac know what this is?
Yeah. No, he does not.
No,
Well,
he
he
does
can't
not.
see from here at least.
No, he does. He doesn't see. He can't get it. He can't get what it is for right now. It's yeah, it escapes him. So, Sesh, it's your turn with the I guess with the backup.
Yeah. My map still hasn't loaded, so that's an F.
Try and
I closed it and reopened it. Like I
have
said.
you tried? Have you tried dropping out of the game, coming back in? Totally.
No. How do I don't even know how to do that. It's a funny thing.
Leave the game.
Like, yeah, I don't even know how to do that.
You just leave this on all week? Is this...
No, I alt tab and then I close.
Oh,
You can
so when you're on a
right-click on the
right-click-
empty screen.
Yeah, on an empty screen, right click, and then the top thing has like an
Is a
exit
big
thing.
X exit program.
Ew, you see, I'm not. I am stupid. Is the problem.
It's okay.
Thanks, Roach. let R1 go while I'm doing. I'll come back to you.
Well, you can tell me what you want to do, and I can.
I want to cast Bless on myself, Demir, and Justinia,
Okay. So
and
I
I'm
can-
gonna start moving towards this person. I emerge from the tree line or whatever, shield up, mace at the ready, and moving. Bless just gives them a D4 each.
Fuck is calling me.
I don't know. Somebody.
Uh.
So it's a D4 on attack rolls or saving throws. It gives them.
All right.
Yep, that's it. And I'm just
and
gonna.
I've got the
move 30
effect. Actually, I've applied the effects and stuff, so that's cool.
Nice.
So now it's on.
Yeah, I'm just
them,
gonna move
so-
30 feet towards this screen bitch, essentially.
All right. Fucking no. Why is everything? Fucking. Oh my. All the tokens. Okay. 5, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay. R1.
Okay, R1 has Barry's movement, yeah?
No, I'm gonna say you guys put most of you had your, because you all knew you were gonna be sneaking up in here. You don't have your
Okay,
mounts.
so
And I
R1's gonna
think
move
R1
25.
would have
He's
left Barry to guard the horses.
25, right? He gets 25 movement.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
a halfling. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's increased if he makes an attack.
Yeah.
As
which
part
he
of his
doesn't.
College of Swords.
Yeah, but he doesn't have line of sight on.
Well,
the
he's
creature
going to
at the
move
moment.
to where I've pointed out.
Hey, that's in between two things, but I'll give him the benefit of the
Yeah,
doubt.
yeah.
And let him throw it out more.
Can he see the creature? He can see
Yeah.
the creature, yeah.
He's got line of sight. Yeah.
He's gonna.
Probably also mark down. He did shoot a short bow.
Twice.
Does it automatically?
Doesn't
do that?
auto
Okay.
ammo. No.
Gotta make sure that's going.
But yeah, he's gonna do the same. He's gonna shoot 2 shots of a short bow at the creature.
Alrighty then.
Alrighty, sir. Bruce Almighty just walking into the
It's a
room.
natural 20.
Oh, critical hit.
Nice.
Oh, he does 12 damage to the creature.
Very nice.
And the second roll is a miss.
Okay, and that.
Is that it?
No, because he's attacked, he gets 10 feet extra movement, and he's gonna head that way.
Huh. How did you... Never mind. Never mind. Yeah, you're fine. Okay, I think... Let me go to you to marker here so I can mark these guys down for their numbers. So you are 1. You are 2. No, you're number 3. You're 5. You're number 2. I had to mark down individuals. Because they're all individuals. So number 1 heard the screams of pain and profanity from outside.
Ah, fuck.
Yes, so she's go ahead. And go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And Rivallon, actually everybody but Isaac, sees another somewhat similar but far less obese you see wearing rags, feminine form, tattered, very very much in the same vein. No bones, no skins or anything like that. Very plain, but no exposed skin. Wearing gloves, and you see a oddly even more disconcerting porcelain doll mask is covering the whole front side of the face. And she's going to come out. She sees... Who does she see? I'm going to say you're no longer hidden, Rivallon, because you didn't attack. So you've broken cover to fire, and you're out of cover now. But out of the two, R1's still the closest. So... So, what do I have for ranged? Don't think I have anything for range. No. So what she's going to do is she's going to cast Vicious Mockery on R1. She's not going to be the best. Actually, no, it's Wisdom, so it might be all right. She's going to cast.
Vicious Mockery counts as a charm.
No, it would have to be something that would say it was a charm spell or something like that.
Yeah. I was just checking.
Yeah.
I because I can't look at the spell sheet.
Yeah. She's going to cast Vicious Mockery.
Just because
and-
bards have counter charm was the thing I was
Yeah.
checking on. Just making sure.
So Wisdom save. He succeeds with the 19 because R1's a fucking great rolls. So that's the end of her turn. Okay.
She's just swearing at R1.
Yeah. No, I was thinking it's actually I think. But basically, what you hear is a melodic kind of humming tone from behind the porcelain doll mask. She's raised her arms ahead, and she's just singing.
Ooh.
Like, no
Ooh,
words,
I'm
but
not a
it's
fan.
very it's no words, but it's very like tonal tune that she's humming towards him. Okay, and 2. You are gonna do that, and then.
It's the Siren, the boss from BD.
Hmm.
Hate that boss. Especially when she takes my tank. God, it annoys me.
Just there. Oh.
I want to see Justinia get in there and break face in a moment.
Not break face, chop
all
face.
right. So she's done with her turn.
With Justinia's strength, I think even if it's a chopping the face, you break the face as well.
Yeah, you break everything involved. He accidentally misses with the sharp end of the axe. It doesn't matter. It hits you with the flat pit and just shatters all of your orbital bone.
Okay. And check here.
I've seen someone get their orbital bone broken. It's not pleasant.
All right. So this one's going to come. She's been hit by an arrow. Kind of pissed. Shot. Been shot.
Still no map, but it's alright. Well, we've only got like 5 minutes left.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's fine. Okay. She's going to go ahead and cast a lot of options here. I gotta check these individually. Six. Okay. Yeah. She's going to cast a spell, and Rivallon, you see her eyes turn into a inky void from their previous white milking to an inky void as she starts muttering incantations of some foul language, and you can see her grab some like small animal bones as she grinds them in her unnaturally like strong hands, and dust starts falling. Just go ahead. I need to know how to do this in this thing. Okay, so you need to make. Yeah, you need to make a
Oh,
Wisdom
no.
saving throw.
Who, me?
Yes.
Yes, you. I think you're proficient in those.
No, I'm not.
Song of Witches, Double Toil and Trouble by William
So
Shakespeare
that's-
from Macbeth.
God damn it. So that's a 6. Her Wisdom, her DC is 12. So
That's a no.
Do not succeed.
Double, toil and trouble, fire burning, cauldron bubble. No.
All right. You
Oh,
are
you're fat.
you are sickened by this creature. You feel
Well-
you feel just your stomach flips as you look towards her, as just every little bit becomes more and more sickening, disgusting. The longer you look, essentially, you have a disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until the end of at the end of your turn. You can make another Wisdom saving throw if it succeeds.
Can't you apply that effect to him?
I think I can. I'm having
Yeah, I
to
think
use this
sickness is an effect
kind.
they can apply.
Yeah, I think it might be. Just give me a second. Sickens, and I don't see sickened text on effects.
Is it nauseous? Something like that, right? I think.
Possibly trying to get this going. I have to kind of doing this guerrilla style right now. It's frightened, grappled, incapacitated, and unconscious turned.
No, it's not there.
Stable, restrained, prone, point. Yeah, I don't see it. It's not
No, they
there.
do have turns there. Interesting.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, so just remember you have disadvantage. You have a disadvantage, and then you can make a wisdom check at the end of all of it. And if you succeed, you succeed.
If I get a 12 or more, then I repel the thing, right?
Yeah, but until
Yeah.
then, you are sickened. She has cast that, and that is going. And that's the end of her turn. Yesenia is. Oh, actually, she can move a little bit. So she's going to go 5, 10.
I can't actually see their tokens on the screen yet.
And that's the end of her turn. Stenia, your turn.
Right.
Murder them, Justinia.
Why is there only 2 witches on the combat tracker now?
Don't worry about that.
Yeah, I'll never stop worrying about you doing weird stuff that we don't see until it's too friggin' late.
I'd like to move there.
All right.
And I'd like to then sprint another 30.
Okay.
There.
All right.
That's my turn.
You are struck by an attack of opportunity by I'm gonna identify these because you all fucking know at this point. It's not gonna matter. So I'm just gonna
Green hags!
that.
Green hags! Zag coven!
You crossed the zone, her zone of influence, and she's going to take an attack of opportunity on you. Because
Oh, there we go.
She-
Now I can see.
she has that
Fucking-
ability. That doesn't mean her invisibility goes away.
Ah.
But she's going to go
I
ahead.
can't believe I didn't guess what these were when that trinket originally appeared.
Yeah, you had a hag's eye inside.
Yeah, I
with
had
you,
a,
which
we had a
is-
hag eye.
Which is why that man is now dead. Because
Yeah,
you
'cause
lost it.
Yeah.
So what you're telling me, all I can imagine is just green hags and ham, the Dr. Seuss thing.
That is a
Green
hit.
hags and ham. That's really dark.
It is, isn't it?
All right, you take 10. You take 10 slashing damage.
Oh my
from
goodness.
from the
Oh my
hag as you cross by her while she was invisible, and she took the opportunity. She just slashed across her back.
Yuck.
And now she is visible, and this one, which is 2, this hag looks to be somewhat younger, and oddly enough, all but like from the neck down, doesn't look that bad. Could pass
Oh.
as a normal human, but from above, her face is mostly taken up by huge fangs and tusks that are jutting out of her mouth and her jaw. And it's just it's not it's definitely it's not
It's not a good time.
it's not a good time. It's not a good look. Okay, and that's is that the end of your turn, Usteni? Because you did the movement. Do you have no other? Okay. All right, Rivallon,
Mm-hmm.
you're moving.
Yes, please.
Okay, you can move.
I will also apply Hunter's Mark to Green Hag 3.
All right, you may do so.
I would then
Just remember,
a disadvantage, I know.
your disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. I forgot
Mhm.
ability checks are. Okay. It's a miss.
I'll do that again. Sorry.
Yeah, one more. One more. If you. Okay, that's
a hit.
Yeah, you hit. Good.
Yeah.
Good.
So
And Green Hag 3 is the one that cast that, so. Idea. Remember?
Wow.
Nice
damage.
damage.
10. Good.
right,
over
and then
100.
it's disadvantage for the.